Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome inside the NITEC Sports Center. It's time for Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. I'm Chet Yoder. It's time for the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Tonight, the Mudbugs conclude the 2018-2019 season as they take on their most bitter rivals in the Lone Star Brahmas. Thank you so much for joining us on a Louisiana Saturday night for hockey. Mudbugs losing a heartbreaker last night 5-4, and it closed all chances of grabbing that second seed in the South Division and home ice in that first round. Mudbugs know their fate. The Brahmas know their fate. And let's look at the standings as kind of confirm things that you probably already know. Amarillo sits in first with 96 points. They'll have home ice throughout the south side of the playoffs. Lone Star in second place. They'll have home ice against the Bugs. They're at 68 points. The Mudbugs at 66 points, and then the Ice Rays clinched with a 1-0 win over the Pilots, and they're at 59 points. So everything is set. Corpus Christi will be at Amarillo next weekend, and Shreveport will be right back here at the NITEC Sports Center, where I think the Mudbugs have been playing a lot better hockey in this facility, despite losing a tough one last weekend. Mudbugs got to like the way they played and really like the production they had. They lost 5-4. Dakota Kincannon had a big goal. Jay Feetwell had a big goal. Yannick had a big goal. All their big players scored and really had big games. And I think the Mudbugs got to be happy with what they had. We'll talk to Jason Soupy Campbell, get his thoughts on last night's contest and what he wants to see tonight. A lot of guys have the night off. A lot of nicks and bruises got to get healed up for next Friday's Game 1 first-round affair. It's the Mudbugs and the Brahmas, the regular season finale. We'll talk to Jason Soupy Campbell after these messages. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs. From routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, dental emergencies, and more with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. It is the regular season finale between the Brahmas and the Mudbugs. We're joined by head coach Jason Soupy Campbell. And coach, last night's game had that playoff type of atmosphere that went back and forth, didn't go your team's way, but I know this might not be the time of the season to take out some positives, but you have to like the way your team played at most of the points in the game.
Yeah, you know, we talked about it all year, the certain way of game that we need to play to be successful, and it was there at times. And then when we're not doing the things that we need to be successful, it's detrimental to us, you know. And that happened too. So a typical regular season game last night where we see some good, some bad, and you know, they ultimately came out on top. And all I can say is it's going to be a heck of a series because, you know, 5-on-5 looks like we're pretty evenly matched, and it looks like it might come down to the wire in a lot of games. So hopefully our guys are again fine-tune the machine a little bit again today and get ready to roll. Come back here next weekend for first round of playoffs.
You guys had a couple of goals in the power play, one on the power play, one power play induced from Jay Fewell scoring just after the power play expired. But the one that obviously is going to highlight everything is that 5-minute major. Matthew Garrett comes off for sparing. After that, I guess you can say squandered opportunity, did you see it kind of slight against you? Because obviously when you miss an opportunity like that, it seems like it just sways heavily against you.
Well, come playoff time, you just absolutely 100% need to capitalize on that opportunity, and if we would have capitalized on it yesterday, we're in a situation to get home ice advantage today. But again, I know it's a 4-on-3. We pumped 9 shots on net, and not all of them were quality, but we always tell guys, you got to get pucks to the net in order to score and get chances, and we did. We had 9 shots on net. So if I'm looking at a positive, I'm not going to sit here and tear our power play down or the guys down because they've really grinded it out, and as frustrating as it may get sometimes because you're sometimes feeding them the same message over and over again, thinking, okay, guys, you're going to get it. But we're all here for a reason. Coaches, players, we're all trying to develop and move on to bigger and better things when we leave here, and sometimes that's a bit of a frustrating process. But I thought the guys did a pretty good job of having puck possession and getting pucks through. When you look at it, and we outshoot them 9-0. I know we were on the power play the whole overtime, but still, we generated some offensive opportunities. It just didn't go in the net for us, and that's unfortunate. And here we are playing the 60th game, and then we're on the road to start playoffs. And we've said all along too, got to win on the road in the playoffs anyway, so it doesn't matter. At this point, we know we've kind of made our bed through the 60 games, and now we got to sleep in it.
How would you evaluate Leo Schwartz's performance? Obviously, he had a good problem in the second. You guys were dominating that second period. Didn't really see much action. Some people would say, well, he might be a little bit cold. I'm sure there were a few goals that he would even tell you he should have stopped. Is there a level of concern over number one?
Level of concern, no. Again, we are in a situation where I feel like we do have 2 goalies that we can put in and potentially win with. I felt like he kept us in the game in the first period, so he did a great job there. And then, yes, I think, what was it, the third goal maybe, I think he wants back. And their odd man rush goal was just a nice goal on their part. They connected well, and I don't think our coverage was good. But and then on the tying goal late in the third, maybe positionally, if he was in a different spot, but again, I'm not a goaltending expert. But watching video, it looks like it went off one of their guys' stomachs as he was kind of going to the net. But every goal that's scored against, yes, the goalie may want one back, but there's breakdowns that lead up to that. There's breakdowns all over the ice that usually lead to these opportunities that they get, and the puck going over the goal line. I think Leo's going to work through it. Again, it's just a matter of both goalies working through it again in practice this week, and we'll see how the week goes. And it doesn't matter who we start come Friday night, in my opinion. We just have to play a good quality game in front of whoever's in there.
Now looking ahead to tonight's game, a game that doesn't mean anything in the standings, you're going to see some new guys. Obviously, we're going to see Ryan Waltman back in the lineup. Fetchko, obviously Skolnick is going to get back off his upper body injury. What is kind of the goal tonight? Is it kind of a passive-aggressive game? I don't know how you attack this, because obviously you want to be smart about it and safe.
Well, when you're passive, you're going to get hurt. So we just need to come out, be aggressive, and compete, because that split second you kind of let your foot off the gas pedals when you get hurt or you do something kind of foolish and maybe even hurt somebody else. But we can't play a passive game. We can't afford it. Because, again, tonight may not mean anything standings-wise, but it is another opportunity for us to prepare for playoffs, whether it takes 60 or 60-plus minutes. It's an opportunity for these guys that were out of the lineup last night to kind of prove themselves again and do a great job for us and prepare, because they may be in the lineup in playoffs, right? So no, we're coming after it, and we want to win, but more importantly, we want to play the game the right way, the way we need to go moving forward.
Coach, thanks for the time and good luck tonight.
Thank you, Chet Yoder.
We'll have more after these messages. You're listening to the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Generational Financial Advisors is a proud partner of Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. Janice Watt and the experienced staff at Generational Financial Advisors will assist you in planning for all of life's phases from college to retirement. Give Janice a call at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. Generational Financial Advisors. Stable, trustworthy, experienced. Secured investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Incorporated, Menra FINRA, SIPC, and Registered Investment Advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Welcome back into the Night Tech Sports Center here in North Richland Hills, Texas. Now time for the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show for game number 60. At left wing for the Lone Star Brahmas will be number 19 Eric Huss. At center will be number 27 Clayton Lackey. And they will go with number 22 Frankie Trezera, so two right wingers to start the game. On defense will be number 45 Josh Martin and number 2 Joey Trezera. In net will be Matt Sankner. I have not seen him. This will be our first appearance at the young man from Pennington, New Jersey. 5'10", 175 pounds, 1 win, 1 loss with a 3.51 goals against and an .843 save percentage. The Brahmas head coached by Dan Wildfong, assistant coach Justin Hale. For the Shreveport Mudbugs, head coached by Jason Soupy Campbell, assistant coach Scott Musket, and goalie coach Rich Perron behind the bench this evening. At left wing will be number 22, Timofey Koklachev. At center will be number 15, Carson Nichols. And on the right wing will be number 12, Anton Rupsov. On defense will be number 32, Mark Kapkovic on the left. And Jacob Skolnick back in action. Glad to have him with us. And the right side. Getting the start in nets will be number 35, Mason Balboa. 23rd game for the Colorado Springs native. He's 11-8-2 with a 2.69 goals against and a .911 save percentage. Those are your Scuba Ventures starting lineups. For all your scuba needs, go to 231 Mount Zion Road in Shreveport or log on to scubaventures.com. Mudbugs hockey tonight brought to you by Tantrum Hair Design LLC. Get the best haircut in town at Tantrum Hair Design LLC at 3806 East Texas Street in Bossier City. Miss Dina Ducote, Kirby Rogers, and their friendly staff will get your head on straight. I just got a haircut from Miss Dina. It was absolutely dynamite. You can call 318-742-7613 and make your appointment today. Tonight's 7:30 puck drop is brought to you by Diamond Jacks Casino and Hotel. Roll a lucky 7-Eleven at the Craps table among the entertainment that they have to offer, and stay at our lovely hotel. Log on to diamondjacks.com. Mudbugs in their black jerseys, the purple and blacks, I like to call them the LSU-themed jerseys because it's kind of got that LSU Tiger theme to it. They'll be skating from left to right. The home team, Lone Star Brahmas, in their home white jerseys, they'll skate from right to left. So good to have you with us here. I'm Chet Yoder for a Saturday night of hockey. This is game number 60 in this game, in this season. Mudbugs tonight will take it easy. Jay Fewell with the night off. Timmy Clifton with the night off. Ryan Dickinson with the night off. C.J. McGee will get the night off as well. Well, 4 of the big names will not be in tonight. Like I said, we'll see Jacob Skolnick make his return to the lineup. Billy Fetchko will get the nod tonight on the top line. He'll be with Natty Shack and Fedulov. I'm excited to see that line, see how they produce. Mudbugs just trying to win the last game of the year and have some momentum going into Game 1 of the first round of the playoffs, which will be next Friday. Please stand and rise wherever you may be. And now we're going to do a prayer to honor the 1-year anniversary of the hellacious bus accident that killed 16 from the Humboldt Broncos. A very sad 1-year anniversary, as we will observe a moment of silence from the Nitech Sports Center. And now we will honor tonight's national anthem. Oh, what a beautiful rendition of the national anthem sung by the very lovely Madeline Garbura, who was part of this Kids for Youth program. And boy, she could pipe it out. Did not think that kind of voice could come from such a sweet young lady. Mudbugs ready to go. So are the Brahmas. I'm a little curious to see how this one unfolds. It does not mean anything in the standings. This one's for pride, and both teams certainly don't like each other. And it in there by Stinnell. DeCarlo will grab it. Now played up to the point. To the near side there to Henriksen. He gains the blue line now from the left side. He has it now at the left point. He'll delve it in deep there for DeCarlo behind the cage of Balboa. Now Swade will pick up the loose change. Played back up top to Henriksen. Henriksen shovels it on over to Brennan. Brennan now gets around his man. He has it along the far corner. Waits. He'll just backhand it in deep there for DeCarlo. DeCarlo now has it along the near side boards. Jammed at there, trying to pick it off the walls there is Fedulov. The always gritty Fedulov, the third-year Mudbug, trying to kick it, and he does get it back out to center. Henriksen will grab it, and he'll spear this puck in deep into the Mudbug zone. Fedulov now will play it up ahead. Good burst of speed. Here comes Brazil. The Granville, Michigan native will just dump it in and come off for a line change. Played in along the inboards. Here's a chance there for Weber. Fans on the shot there from the right wing circle. He picks it up, whacks it into the near corner. Waltman has it, played it back up top to Gockler, but he couldn't handle it. Now Gockler slows down Heinz as the puck goes all the way down. Little surprise, Heinz is in the lineup. Now to the far corner it goes. Played back up top to the point. Picked up there by Martin. Martin now tries to get around his man. Played back up top. Now Trezera shot. Save made there by Balboa. The rebound was shoved out, but not out of the zone. Quick shot there by Martin. Whistles just wide. Sliced at, and out of the zone it goes. Steered up ahead to center there by Yannick. Yannick now has it. Yannick now comes in around the far corner. Backhander! And a nice pad stop made there by Sankner. Good energy there by Yannick, as he always does. Good check there by Yannick, and he gets roughed up a bit there now by Martin along the back. Along to the near corner it goes. Lone Star has it now behind the cage of Sankner. Early goings, 3.5 gone by here in the first, no score. Puck now is popped in, now deflected in the neutral zone, played in there now by Sifringer with a goal last night. Played it back up top, but Lone Star was not there in time. Johnson now will just bomb the puck in deep, slowed down there by Balboa. Now kicked on over to Kapkovic. Kapkovic will shovel it on over to Skolnick. Skolnick in his first game back takes a shot atop. Now to Kapkovic, takes a little love tap. Now along the far side, Koklachev will whack it off the far side boards, and Lackey has it. Turned over, Nichols steals it. Nichols has it, quick shot. Oh, and a glove save made there by Sankner off a tough angle. 4:05 gone by here in the opening frame, brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, you can call Janice Wan at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. Secured investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance, member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name. Face off now to the right of Sankner. Shots 3-1 in the early goings in favor of the Bugs. Battle at one there by Harrison. Witherspoon has it. Witherspoon now throws it across there to Brazil. Brazil now shovels it over to Regula. Blast! And a stick save made there by Sankner. Now to the far corner it goes. Kincannon has it. Kincannon now waits to that far corner. And he's getting hassled with there by Roof. As the puck now goes into the near corner. Good check there by Regula as he runs his man over. In there now along the near half wall there is Witherspoon. Played back up top. Regula's just going to rattle it in along that near corner. Lone Star kind of jawing out toward the walls, and they're able to squeak it out of the zone. And now they play it back to their blue line. Played up ahead. Picked up there by Witherspoon, and he's at the end of his line shift, so he'll tap it ahead. And trying to get it to Harrison, but Roof picked it off. 5 minutes gone by here in the first period. No score. Played up ahead. Here's a break for Sifringer. Quick wrister and a point-blank save made there by Balboa. That's a nice one. As coming back the other way was Swade on a breakaway. And a nice couple of saves for Balboa in the early goings. Big shout out to the Balboas tuned in tonight from Colorado Springs. I'm assuming the weather is nice and refreshing down in the mountain coast. Now in deep now as the puck is barreled in to the Mudbug zone. Gockler has it. The Georgia native plays it up ahead there to Nattyshak. Nattyshak back to Gockler. Gockler now has it along the near corner. Plays it in deep. Now along that far corner. Pushed off the puck. Gockler will keep it in. Oh, and it pinballed on net. Off the skate, I believe, inadvertently of Fedulov, and Sankner made the save. Backhanded in deep. Bondi will grab it. Bondi played up ahead. Here's Nattyshak, and he couldn't handle that pass cleanly. It might have been a little too far. Now played in deep along the end boards. He gets roughed up pretty good there by Martin. And now they're getting roughed up there. That's Martin and Nattyshak, and we got a whistle. And Nattyshak is slow to get up, and this is not good news. Corey O'Brien's going to have to come out. He is the Mudbugs athletic trainer to make sure he's okay. Of course, a big shout out to the Nattyshaks tuned in tonight from Toledo, Ohio. Miss Amy, and of course, the NHLer, Mr. Mike. I'm sure very worried spectators. Seems to just be shooken up a bit as he was able to get off on his own strength. Oh, wow. They're going to two it up on both teams, and Nattyshak's going to have to get in the box. Is it going to be 4-on-4? Well, those two were getting frisky along the end boards. It seemed to go back and forth. I'm trying to figure out if it's 4-on-4. I'm just as puzzled as Mr. Howard Stone is right in front of me. Usually they make a signal if it's going to be 4-on-4. It should be. Should be every time, if you ask me. It's going to be 4-on-4. Howard Stone, one of our employees on the Lone Star game staff. He's one of the likable characters every time I walk into the Nitex. Ryan Waltman will take this face-off. His nickname's starting to grow around the locker room as Wally. I can't stop thinking about National Lampoon's Vacation every time I hear Wally. Wally World. Well, Wally World's in the face-off. Face-off battle-at, and one there by Roof. So we got 4-on-4 hockey as Natty Shack able to get enough muscle in himself to get into the penalty box. They both go in for roughing. Played up ahead of the near side. Oh, big burst of speed. Stinnell, a wrister! And a nice save made there by Balboa. Good crowd of Mudbugs fans in the house tonight behind the Mudbugs bench, and around that, I'd say about 3 or 4 sections, they are scattered across from me. Mudbugs hockey will be hosting their first playoff game on April 19th. It'll be game 3 of the South Divisional first round playoffs. You can get your tickets next week. Those will go on sale. Now played up ahead there. Regula steers it up ahead there to Yannick. Just give us a call at 318-636-7094. Played back up top now. Brazil has it. Shoveled over to Regula. Regula, quick wrister. It gets deflected, and into the near corner it goes. Now over skating the puck. Now to that near corner it goes. Mudbugs trying to hold on to it. They have it. That's Regula. Regula comes around now. Yannick grabs it. Yannick now has it along the near corner. Quick centering feed. And Lone Star trying to get it out. And now Waltman will let it go there. Back out to center. Brazil re-enters the zone by himself. Brazil now. A backhander goes wide. Brazil now goes to the far corner. Play back up top to Rupsoff. He'll touch it on over to Regula. Regula throws a piper at the net. It hit off of Weber's back. Into the near corner it goes. In there now is Heinz. Heinz now will swirl it around the far corner. Lone Star is going to be able to hammer the puck down the length of the ice. It'll roll all the way on net and gloved there by Balboa, and he's got to cover it up. Oh, I don't think Coach Soupy wanted to see that. 4-on-4 hockey for 27 more seconds. 12-11 remaining here in the first. Good crowd still filing in here to the Nitec Sports Center. They call this place the Shoebox. I can see why. A tight gathering, very intimate. Expecting a big crowd, obviously, for games 1 and 2. And I'm sure many Mudbugs fans will make the trip to that one as well. Face off to the left of Balboa. Poked at, kept in there by Brennan. Now Bondi will bang it around over to his line mate Gockler. Gockler throws it up ahead off the stick of Nichols. Now played back to Bondi. Bondi does a little spinorama. He'll get it right back out to center. He's got a big burst of speed. Gains the blue line. Quick wrister. Off the stick in front of Henriksen. And into the protective netting it goes. Natty Shack and Martin eyeing each other as they're ready to both get it back down on the ice. $11:50 remaining here in the first. Face off now in the right wing circle. Fedulov battling for it. Face off won there by Lone Star. And they're going to swirl it off the near side boards. And Natty Shack's out of the box. He can't grab it. It's Swade now, able to silk that puck in deep into the Mudbug zone. Gockler will grab it along the far side. Played up ahead now, off the far side boards. Oh, Gockler takes a shot up top. Played back out to center now. Gockler still on the ice. We'll let it go there for Bondi, and Bondi will settle things down. It's a hard, good pace to this one. Right back out to center. 11:15 to go here in the first. Still no score. Shots 5-3 in favor of the Bugs. Bondi now will just whip it around the far corner. Fetch goes in there with his stick tied up a bit. Trying to play it out free and jolt it off the walls. Daskus now gets blocked there by Gockler. Along the far corner now. In pursuit there is Kurikov. And Kurikov plays it back up top to Martin. Now delved in deep there to Daskus. Daskus has it now. Rimmed off the boards to Trezera along the left point. He'll work it in deep. Intercepted. And can the Mudbugs whack it out of the zone? Fedulov cannot as Trezera gets up in his grill. That's little brother Joey, by the way. Now along the near side, Daskus kicking it around. He plays it up ahead. He was trying to find the stick of Swade, and now back the other way come the Mudbugs. Quick wrister there by Fedulov. Juicy rebound in front as Schenkner makes the save. Lone Star will grab it. And a little pressure here from the... That's Koklachev. He turns, he has a steal. Throws it up ahead. Just missed his buddy, Anton Rubtsov. Rubtsov now plays it to the point. Rubtsov shovels it in now to that far corner. Trying to find the stick of Koklachev. Throws it in front. Backhander. Blocked in front. Nice job there by Henriksen to seal it up. And now he'll throw it along the far wall. Far corner it goes. Can Lone Star clear it? Good job there by the Mudbugs to hold the zone. Koklachev now works it along the far corner. He has it. And boy, he's handling a few bodies by himself. Koklachev still has the puck. Koklachev now plays it in deep. Koklachev has it again along the far corner. Koklachev gets knocked down to the ice. And now having it there is Harrison. Harrison back up top now to Skolnick. Skolnick, a sizzler! Blocked in front. Might have got a piece of Schenkner as he made the stop. Another shot there by Skolnick. Deflects just wide as it gets to the glass. Kincannon now has it at the point. Kincannon now gets tripped up. Kincannon able to hold the zone. He goes into the near half wall. Mudbugs a good zone time here as Harrison now will lock it in deep. Play to the far side. A very fresh skater. Quick wrist, quick one-hander, and they score! That was Kapkovic. Perfect feed. And Kapkovic slams it home on the short side. Mudbugs 1, Brahmas nothing. That was a fresh skater in C.J. Regula who came off the bench, grabbed it from the left wing, cross-ice pass, and that's an easy goal for Kapkovic. It's goal number 2 on the year. Time of the goal, 11:09 of the first period. And for Kapkovic, it is goal number 2 on the year. Now another wrister. Schenkner makes the save. We'll take a break in the action. Mudbugs 1, Brahmas nothing. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter, like a child custody case, or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Welcome back into the Nitech Sports Center. Mark Kapkovic gets his second from C.J. Regula, and the Mudbugs have the early edge 1-0. It's an interesting song selection right now. Regula and Rubtsov will get the assist, rather. And now the Mudbugs with good pursuit. They hold the puck into the zone, and now played back into the Mudbug zone it goes. Boy, if you don't think the Mudbugs are in this game, Mudbugs fans are in this game, they're very much into it. A 1-0 lead for the defending Robbie Cup champions. Quick wrister now, deflects just wide. It goes into the near corner. Played back, chopped at there by Yannick, trying to poke it along. And now wristed into the near corner. Played there by Person, as he's able to peel it around the far corner. Back out to center it goes. 1-0 lead for the Bugs on the goal from Kapkovic. From Regula and Rubtsov at 11:09. Shoveled on over to Gockler. Gockler now played up ahead there to Waltman. Waltman now will just wally that baby in deep. 7:25 to go here in the first. Played up ahead there to Heinz. Heinz now runs into Fedulov. Now gaining the blue line. Kirikov with a shot that got blocked off the far side glass. Bondi now along his own end board will grab it. He'll guide it up ahead, outlet it up across the Natty Shack, and Natty Shack will just drub this baby in deep into the Brahmas zone. Now Martin will mail it around to the near corner. Played back out to center. Played there by Trezera. He's got a little space over to Stindl. Stindl, a shot, it went wide. Rebound chance goes wide of Balboa, and a shot there by Trezera. Now to the far half wall. Still in the Mudbug zone, trying to get it out. Fetch goes in there, played up ahead down to Henriksen, played out free, pinballs right back out to center. Puck now ladled in deep into the Mudbug zone. Boy, hard check as Kapkovic goes down. Quick shot, save made there by Balboa. A very alert save on a shot from the far corner there by Nick Wieben. Now backhanded across. On over to Henriksen, and the puck now is just hammered in deep into the Mudbug zone. Regula will backhand it on over to Skolnick. Skolnick now to the near side there to Regula. Regula played up ahead there to Rubtsov. Rubtsov gains the blue line. Gets hip checked hard. Into the near corner he goes. Now played out free. The Brahmas have it. Here's Huss with a burst of speed. Can't get past Koklachev. Backhanded in deep there to Brazil. Brazil now off the far side walls, and oh, Brazil takes a hard hit as he goes down, but he gets back up as Frankie Trezera lined him up. And Frankie Trezera roughing up Brazil again along that near corner. Brazil's logging in that number. Most Mudbugs know who Frankie Trezera is. He's not the boy next door. As the puck trickles in on Balboa, and he covers it up. 1-0 lead for the Mudbugs. Lots of history at Frankie Trezera. Well, I'll tell you this, Frankie will not back down from a fight. I mean, he has fought Alex Spencer, who's an oak tree. He's huge. Dominic Procopio, who's an absolute psychotic, but we love him as a captain. Every team has one psychotic. Mudbugs had a few. Carlos Zernis was a bit nutty behind the bench, but he won a championship, so you can't harp on him there, and so did Dominic Procopio. I think everybody loves that kind of passion. Played up ahead there to Johnson. Johnson now gets pushed off the puck there by Kincannon. Worked in deep along the end boards behind Balboa. Pushed off the puck. Daskis now getting tripped up, and he's getting hassled with there by Gockler. Good work by Gockler on Daskis' back as he's locked him up. Along that near corner, puck now shoveled and batted down there by Person. Should be a hand pass. It is on Person. 4:48 remaining here in the first. 1-0 edge in favor of the Bugs. Mudbugs trying to win their last game of the year, which would also be their 5th win in their last 7 games. It's a nice stretch going into the postseason. Played back to Skolnick. Skolnick off the far side boards. There to Waltman. Waltman now will whisk it back out to center. Played there by Yannick, and Yannick now will jab this baby in deep into the Brahmas zone. Played there by Sankner. Good check there by Waltman, the South Bend, Indiana native. Now to that far corner, another check there by, I think that was Weber. Body starting to fly along that far corner. Now Yannick gets roughed up there by Joey Trezera. And a whistler comes on net, and Sankner makes the stop. Shots 8-4 in this first period. Mudbugs controlling the tempo in this game. They lead 1-0 with 4:17 remaining here in the opening frame, brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. I'm Chet Yoder, so glad to have you with us for Mudbugs Hockey. Stick around for the first intermission show or replay our interview with our fan experience coordinator. She takes care of all that good stuff, including ticket sales. Miss Kimberly Jacks will join us in the Brookshire's Food Pharmacy first intermission. Quick shot there by Nattyshek through the slot. Save made there by Sankner. Oh, another shot there by Nattyshek. Stopped Brazil now. Tried a centering feed. Picked up there by DeCarlo. Oh, boy, he almost avoided a big check there by Fenchko. Now Regula trying to kiss it off the high window. Played in on goal. Easy stick save made there by Balboa. Balboa's looked very sharp in the early goings. He's got 5 saves. Fanned on the dump-in job there by Fedulov. It doesn't matter as it goes in deep into the Lone Star zone. Big shout-out to the Fedulovs. Tuned in tonight from Ohio, Miss Lena and Mr. Gordy Fedulov. Back up top now to Regula. Regula now. Shovel on over. Gockler, a whistler. Save made there by Sankner as he covers up on the rebound. 3:23 to go here in the first. Shots 10-5 in favor of the Bugs. They lead 1-0. This faceoff will come to the right of Sankner in the left wing circle. Mudbugs season tickets for 2019-2020 available now. Just give Kimberly Jacks a call during the week at 318-636-7094, extension 102. Great rates are still alive and great seats are still available. Now Frankie Trezera plays it up ahead there to DeCarlo, but they come in offsides. You can see the ice tilted in the Mudbugs' favor, very much like last night. This faceoff will come outside of the Mudbugs zone, just outside the blue line. On the near side, it'll be Daskis and Harrison. Faceoff battle at one there by Harrison. Now over to Gockler. Gockler now just pops it up into midair. It's deflected. Now roughed up along the boards there is Heinz. Picked up there by Bondi. Bondi plays it. Oh, no. It was sticked away. Stolen away there by Heinz. And, oh, good check along the near corner there by Bondi. Now whacked out there by Kincannon. Drop back to Gockler. Now to Bondi. Bondi lost it. Centering feed there by Heinz. It got blocked. Nice job there by Harrison. Harrison now has it, the Plano, Texas native. Banks it off the far side boards right back out to center. Now the puck deflects in to the Brahmas zone. Good pursuit of the puck there by Harrison. And it's still a 1-0 game with 2:37 to go. If you just joined us in this first period, Mark Kapkovic able to slam in his second of the year. Big shout out to the Kapkovics. Tuned in tonight from St. Louis, Missouri. Big hello to Miss Anna, of course, Mark Kapkovic's little sisters, Mr. Kapkovic. I'm just craving some gooey butter cake, a St. Louis, Missouri staple, which, oh my goodness, was so good when Miss Anna brought it the other day. I think it was a couple of homestands ago. I ate that with my coffee. I told myself I was only going to eat half of it. It turned out I ate the whole thing with coffee. It was unbelievable. Played in deep along the far corner. Thank you, Miss Anna Kapkovic. She is a beauty. Now along the far corner, Roof able to spit it out to center. Staniel has it. Staniel's got a man with him. That's Wieben. And nice poke check right back out to center there by Yannick. Re-entering the zone there is Trezera, but he comes in offsides. 2:07 remaining here in the first. Mudbugs hockey tonight brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. My good friend Dr. Emil Janu and his awesome staff has your next dental checkup covered. Just call 318-688-1040 or log on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. Game 1 next Friday night. It'll be between the Mudbugs and the Brahmas. You don't want to miss it. 7:30 puck drop, 7:15 with the Landers, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram pregame show. Played up ahead there to Natty Shack. Natty Shack now will take a little circle. Now we'll throw it off the far side boards. Up ahead to his buddy Rupsoff. Rupsoff with a point tonight. Has it along the end boards. Now speared along to the far corner. Fedulov now has it. Fedulov now will work it in deep. He's getting hassled with there by Lackey. And still along the end boards. Kicked around now. Played back up top to Skolnick. Skolnick now. Quick slapper there by Kampkovic. Save made there by Sankner on the backhander. In front there by Fedulov. And it's stopped again there by Sankner. 1:32 remaining here in the first period. Mudbugs 1, Brahmas nothing. Be sure to follow the Mudbugs on their mobile app. Just search Shreveport Mudbugs on your Google or Apple store on your phone for the latest and greatest updates on your defending Robbie Cup champions. Face off now along the left wing circle. Nichols is going to take it. The Allen Park, Michigan native going to try to win this baby. And he does. Play quick wrister there off the face-off. Was blockered away there by Sankner. That's a good shot there by Koklachev. That was a design play off the face-off. Quick shot there, glove there by Balboa as DiCarlo throws it at the net from the left point. 1:20 to go here in the first period. Very good one-on-one interview I had with Balboa last weekend. I did post that on our Facebook page. Just go to /Mudbugs Hockey or on the Mudbugs Twitter page at Mudbugs Hockey. Learned a lot more about the man I love to call Rocky from Colorado Springs. Oh, boy, off the head. Well, luckily, he's okay. That's Ivkovitz. Now played up ahead there. Harrison now weeds his way through from the left point. He has it. Thrown across. Oh, Witherspoon trying to get it on net. And now a backhand pass gets intercepted. Played up ahead there to Karikov. Karikov plays it up ahead between the skates of Regula. Plays it off the near side boards. Played up top to the point. Now played in deep. Regula blocks off his man. Good job there by Regula. Down to less than a minute to go here in the first. Brazil will pick up the loose change. He has it, and it's played all the way down. This might be icing, and it will be on Brazil and the Mudbugs. Big shout out to the Brazils tuned in tonight from Granville, Michigan. Miss Kate, of course, Coach Joel, and the rest of the Brazil family tuned in tonight. Glad to have them with us. I'm about 3/4 done with the dark chocolate caramel David Brazil's grandma gave me back at the billet dinner. And that was some delicious stuff. I mean, I'm running low now, so I'm going to start to get real sad when that jar goes down to Zeho. Along the far corner now. Regula loses it. Centering feed. Mudbugs can't get it out. Oh, it gets the glass. That was a high riser from Stenil as the Mudbugs were unable to clear. 26 seconds to go here in the first. It is a 1-0 Mudbugs lead on the goal from Kampkovic. Now played into the near corner. Along that near corner it goes. Now along that far corner, Stenil to Trezera, and now galloping out of the zone there is Waltman like a unicorn. Off the near side boards over to Yannick. Yannick up ahead there to Waltman, and we've run out of time here in the first period. The Mudbugs get the game's first goal, and it belongs to Mark Kapkovic. The assists go to Regula and the former Brahma, which Dan Wildfong loves to see, Mr. Anton Rupsov. The score after 1 period of play. The Mudbugs won, the Brahmas nothing, shots 11-6 in favor of Shreveport. We'll talk to Kimberly Jacks, the fan experience coordinator, after these messages. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs. From routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, dental emergencies, and more with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Mark Duffield with Coldwell Banker Gosley is a proud sponsor of Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. After 27 years in the U.S. Air Force, Mark Duffield now brings his energy, honesty, and clear speak to the local real estate market. If you are selling your home or just curious about what it's worth, go to markduffield.net to ask Mark for a free report. If you are looking to buy a home, contact Mark for a list of homes for sale in the neighborhood of your dreams. Go to markduffield.net or give Mark a call at 347-8557 or 861-2461.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. We always talk to players, coaches. I want to talk to a very important person behind the scenes who does so much for the Mudbugs, especially for the season ticket fan base and ticket sales and groups. And she does so many great things as our fan experience coordinator, Kimberly Jacks. First of all, Kay Jacks, thanks for the time. We do appreciate you joining us.
Thanks, Chet. Thanks for having me.
Just talk about what's going on right now with the Mudbugs. Playoff ticket packages are coming up. Playoffs are right around the corner. Just talk about what's available for fans and how they can be involved.
Okay, so right now our playoffs are sold currently as a package. You buy 6 packs or 6 games. You can choose from any level that we have currently. Also, probably after this weekend, we'll know a little bit more where we stand in the standings, of course. So playoff tickets will probably individually go on sale starting Monday. So you can always call the office for that, or you can email me with any questions that you might have. But right now, we're just selling them right now as a 6-pack. So hopefully we'll know more come Monday.
And I guess the most common question is, well, what happens if the series ends earlier, and what happens to those unused home games?
Right. So say we only play 2 home games, then the remaining 4 from the 6-pack goes credited towards your next year's season tickets. Or if you're not a season ticket holder and you purchase a 6-pack, we will give you the amount remaining in voucher tickets for next year's season.
I know season tickets is a big thing, and I saw you at the desk, and you're working really, really diligently about next year's season ticket plan. What are some of the benefits that you would say about being a season ticket holder?
Well, you get to park really close.
Right.
So that's always a good thing. Also, it's the heaviest discount that we offer to a person walking into the building. And plus, they get gifts throughout the season. They get to experience, parties and stuff with the players and with our staff that most fans on a regular basis don't get to enjoy. And plus, we kind of get to know them more on a personal level than just a normal person walking through the door.
I think the scariest part, I think, for somebody who doesn't know anything about season ticket plans is, oh boy, do I got to pay all that up front? And I guess that's the biggest misconception, because the answer is no.
Right. So you can pay out up to 12 months. And that's starting May 1 all the way, of course, until April of next year. So your payments can be as low, depending upon how many tickets you get, as $30 a month, which is, pretty simple. There's no, interest or anything tacked on to that, or, like a credit card. So we're pretty easy around here. Plus, we offer a 3-year plan, to where you sign up for 3 years. Your playoffs for this year, including the next 3, are free. And then, of course, you don't pay for all 3 years at once. You just pay that out, on a yearly basis.
What's your favorite part of the job?
Favorite part? I would have to say seeing the smiling faces on the kids in the building, and then getting to know every season ticket holder on a personal level. Just because, I know where they sit, I know their name, I know how many kids they have. I just enjoy getting to know them as much as I love just seeing the joy in their faces when we win, hearing about it when we lose. Sure. It's always ups and downs with them, but it's just a fun family to be a part of.
You have so many accounts that you have to handle. I can't even imagine to think about doing your job. It's very stressful. What's the hardest part? Because I know there's a lot of things that you have to kind of keep in coordination and have a control over.
Right. So we have over 1,000 season ticket holders. That's including corporate. Sometimes I do communicate with them, but I guess the hardest part is communication. I try, just being one person, trying to get a hold of all of the accounts can be, hard, either through text message or, if it's a Facebook message, or I try to reach out to each and every single one of them at least, 2-3 times a month, just to say, hey, I know you're still here. I, greatly support you and all that kind of stuff. But communication, just being one person, is probably the hardest.
Group packages is obviously a big thing in filling up George's Pond, making it a great experience. Talk about the group packages that are available.
Yeah, so groups can come. You have to have a minimum of 10 people. So the cheapest is $10 a seat. That's a flat rate. And then the most expensive is $20 a seat for our gold cushion seats. So there's 3 different levels. It's pretty simple.
I know there were a lot of great themes that we did this season. What was your favorite? Is there one that you liked more than others? I know we had a lot of great ones, but
yeah, I think we did the Harry Potter this year, or the Wizard Night, I should say. Okay. I think that was the most fun, just because it was the first year and this first stab at it, and a lot of people enjoyed it, and we tried different things, and we actually sold out that night, and it was crazy because we had a significant amount of walk-ups and people all dressed up, and they got into it, and they just loved the whole experience, and they kind of forgot that they're at a hockey game.
We're talking to Mudbugs fan experience coordinator Kimberly Jacks here in the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. I've seen how much you've really, I love the relationships that you build with the season ticket holders, and everybody talks to me about you, and you're obviously a very popular name here in the Mudbug Nation and Mudbugs community. Is this something you always wanted to do, be around this hockey organization and have this job?
It wasn't. I went to college to pursue teaching. And then in 2010, Tommy Scott actually reached out to me when we were still a part of the CHL. And he didn't know anything really much about me, but he gave me a chance and an opportunity. And I was actually the kind of game ops director. And I did that, and I loved it. And, of course, unfortunately we folded and left. And I was the first person, besides our ice technician, that I was contacted about a job here 4 years ago, and I absolutely said yes, because that's really and truly this organization and this team is kind of in my heart, and I just love it a lot.
What's it like working for Scott Muskett, general manager? And I know you have a different relationship with him. I think probably maybe even a little more of a deeper relationship than any of us do. I know things can get tough, get pleasant, things can get lovely, things can get hard. Talk about what it's like working under him, and how would you kind of best describe your relationship with him?
Muskie, I love him to death. Of course, he is very passionate about his job. And at times, he always says, if I yell, I'm not yelling at you. I'm just, yelling because, I want to see things, go into a different direction and all that kind of stuff. He's kind of like a brother to me because
Sure.
we're that close in age. I wouldn't say father figure, obviously, but he's a great friend of mine. And I always, besides hockey, advice and all that kind of stuff, I sometimes go to him on a personal level and just ask him different questions and stuff about, either life or stuff that I'm going through and everything. And he always has words of wisdom for me that I absolutely love and I take to heart.
Is there I guess a plateau that you want to move up to? I mean, you've been working at this level for as long as you have. Is it your goal to move up to a higher level?
I think my next step here on this level would be assistant general manager. Okay. It has been talked about, but of course that won't happen for a couple of years, I'm sure. I would always love to move to Nashville and see, where things go from there. But right now I think I'm kind of happy where I am. So
before we close this out, best way for fans to get in touch with you to lock up season tickets, lock up playoff tickets, lock up all that good stuff for the coming season or this postseason?
Yeah, they can always call me. Our office number is 318-636-7094. My direct extension is 102. Or they can always email me. My email is always open. It's just Kimberly@mudbugshockey.com.
That's Mudbugs Fan Experience Coordinator Kimberly Jacks. Thank you for joining us, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks, Chet.
We'll have more after these messages. This is the Berkshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Generational Financial Advisors is a proud partner of Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. Janice Watt and the experienced staff at Generational Financial Advisors will assist you in planning for all of life's phases from college to retirement. Give Janice a call at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. Generational Financial Advisors. Stable, trustworthy, experience. Secured investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Incorporated, member of FINRA, SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Mark Duffield with Coldwell Banker Gosley is a proud sponsor of Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. After 27 years in the U.S. Air Force, Mark Duffield now brings his energy, honesty, and clear speak to the local real estate market. If you are selling your home or just curious about...
And nothing's been compromised, and there's no spyware that's been installed.
We're talking to Jerry DeFata from DeFata and Associates here in the Berkshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. What are your favorite kinds of cases, and what are some of the things that you don't like, and maybe just a little more of a grind for you?
Doing surveillance is always, insurance cases and things. That is, although it's a lot of companies' bread and butter, it's what we do the most of probably. Sitting in your car for 8 to 12 hours is tough, and I've gotten older and I don't have to do that anymore. So when it comes to what I like the least, surveillance may be it. And what I like the most is I personally specialize in employee theft things, where we go in and interview employees, sit down, try to figure out who did it. And I find it challenging to get people to confess. I'm fairly good at it. I also enjoy teaching, going into companies and helping them establish better policies and internal controls. That's something that I really enjoy. The employee theft, anti-fraud type investigations are my favorite. And for me personally, the least favorite would be surveillance.
So with tax season, I guess essentially right around the corner, is this some of your busiest time?
Yeah, it can be. A lot of people are doing inventories. A lot of businesses do an annual inventory every January, and they realize, hey, we've got a lot of stuff missing, don't have a clue where it went. And they call us, we can come in and do an investigation and help them figure out what they need to change and identify who took what they've lost.
They've heard the contact information from me before, but the easiest way to get in touch with you?
Easiest way is probably go to our website, defatapi.com, and then, or just call me. Our number's listed on the website. Give me a call. If I'm not in the office, it rings straight to my cell phone. So I'm always available unless I'm asleep.
Aside from that, I don't know when you sleep because you have so much involvement also with Shriners. Shriners Hospital did a weekend here earlier in the season. I thought it went well. Just talk about your involvement in that. Obviously, that means so much to you and your family.
It really does, Chad. I've been involved with the local Shriners, El Caribe Shriners, since about 2010. And it's something that my whole family has gotten involved in. Obviously, Shreveport is the home of the first Shriners Hospital. Shriners Hospital treat children, regardless of the family's ability to pay, for any kind of orthopedic, burn, cleft lip, cleft palate, pretty much any issue that involves a child's ability to, get around and just be a child. And it's a great feeling to be able to help put a smile on a child's face. And we really appreciate everything the Mudbugs do to help the hospital. So that's something I'm passionate about. I guess you could call it my hobby. When I'm not working, I'm usually doing shrine stuff.
Oh, it's awesome. And the Mudbugs involvement with the Shriners now has been going 3 years strong, and it's going to keep going for years to come. Lastly, before I let you go, your daughter Amber DeFata, one of our regular anthem singers, I have to ask, where did she get the pipes from? Was it from Dad or Mom, or was it something she developed from a young age?
It certainly was not from me. Her mother probably sings a whole lot better than me, but she by far is the best singer in the family. She's been in choir most of her time through school, and just something she developed a passion for and enjoys, and does quite well.
Yeah, we appreciate her on the ice doing our anthems. A live anthem, I think, brings out that much more energy, especially before game time. I would agree that a lot of people enjoy it.
I totally agree. I enjoy a live anthem no matter who's doing it, and I know she really enjoys being able to get out and do it. As you know, she's a huge fan and also very passionate about the Mudbugs.
That's Jerry DeFata from DeFata and Associates joining us here, and thanks for the time, and of course, thank you for the continued partnership and support. We appreciate you very much.
Thank you. Look forward to continuing.
We'll have more after these messages on the Brookshires Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into the Nitech Sports Center. Time of the second period is brought to you by DeFata and Associates, investigative and risk analysis services. Personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business. Just call our main man, Jerry DeFata, at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or log on to defatapi.com. Mudbugs hockey up 1-0. They've outshot Lone Star 11-6. I thought that was a very good first period for Mudbugs hockey, as Mark Kapkovic gets the State Farm drive of the game with his second of the year. It's brought to you by Ben Tolis from State Farm. Get the best car insurance by giving him a call at 318-688-1522. Mudbugs will skate from right to left in this second period. Boy, what a first-round playoff series this is going to be between the two teams that have won the Robertson Cup championship in the last couple of years. Of course, Lone Star winning it 2 years ago, and Shreveport grabbing the cup last season, of course. Mudbugs will be ready to go for the Brahmas next Friday night, but be sure to get your tickets for Game 3 back at George's Pond and Hirsch Coliseum. All you got to do is call 318-636-7094. Log on to mudbugshockey.com. Nichols will take the face-off for the Mudbugs. And we are ready to go as the puck is dropped, and it is won there by the Bucks. Off the near side glass. Now played there by Nichols as he gains the blue line from left side. Quick wrister and a stick save made there by Sankner. Behind the cage now, Rupsov has it. He twists as Ray around the corner. Good check there by Nichols as he levels his man into the boards. That was Lackey. Now along the far corner, played back up top, but it was too far for Kampkovic to grab. Kampkovic has it now back into his own zone. Outlets a pass broken up there by Lackey. Along the far side, Harrison will just touch it back to his blue line. Kampkovic has it on over to Rupsov. Played in there by Harrison, but it comes in offside. 39 seconds into the Nevada and Associates LLC second. It's a 1-0 Mudbugs lead. Good crowd considering this game has no bearing in the standings whatsoever. Lots of Mudbugs fans making the trip, and we do appreciate each and every one of our wonderful fans who have made the drive down. Harrison to take the faceoff outside the Lone Star blue line. It's battled, kicked around a bit, and played out free there by Kincannon. Now intercepted. Good check there by Regula as he gives a nice whack atop of Kirikov's head. Johnson now to the far side. Dropped off there to Stinnell. Trying to shake and bake his way past Witherspoon. He was having none of it as Lone Star comes in offsides. Boy, Witherspoon was out with that lower body injury. It sidelined him for a good bit, and he looks about as fresh and new as can be. And a big shout out to the Witherspoons, Miss Kathy, Mr. Mark. Glad to have the Witherspoons with us from Metamora, Michigan. Face-off is won there by Lone Star as Brennan now able to rifle that puck in deep into the Mudbug zone. Along to the near side it goes. Off the near side, quick wrister there. Stick save made there by Balboa on a shot there by Daskus. Now worked along the near corner. Mudbugs trying to swat it out. And kept in there by Brennan. Uh-oh, here comes Heinz in the slot. Quick shot there by Daskus. Point blank save made there by Balboa. Another wrister blocked as Heinz got a piece of it. Boy, Daskus straight up robbed there by Balboa, point blank. Now Kirikov has it. Daskus in front of the cage. Now along that near corner. Fetch goes in there trying to pick it up. Lone Star has it, played back up top to Brennan. Brennan shoveled on over to Martin to blast. Now played in deep there to Daskus. Quick wrister blocked in front. Penalty coming up to Shreveport. As the Mudbugs touch up and the Brahmas will go on the power play for the first time this evening. It's going to go against Regula, and he's got a very snarky response to Jake Music right now over that call. Snarky is the best word I can use. Regula, a very loud and boisterous blue liner for the Mudbugs, and boy, he's had a talented year. Cross-checking is the call on the Bloomfield, Michigan native. Of course, Regula committed to Ohio State, and he will make a fine Buckeye. Here's Johnson from the near circle. Quick wrister! Oh, it got a piece, I believe, of the post in Balboa, and it stayed out. Now along to the near side. Nichols tries to grab it along that near corner. Played up ahead there to Gockler. Gockler back over to Bondi. Now Nichols jabs it off the wall, and he gets it out to center. Now galloping for it there is Weber, just like a good old-fashioned unicorn. Now along to the near corner it goes. Along to the far side it goes. Lone Star now works it in. That's Frankie Trezera. Rumbles his way in behind the cage of Balboa. Now blocked off as Rupsov grabs it. Kampkovic's in there. Almost 3 minutes gone by here in the second. 1-0 lead for the Bugs. Played back up top now. Quick wrister there by Henriksen, and it gets the skate of big old Frankie T. Now Johnson, quick shot there by Henriksen, vacuumed up there by Balboa. Nice shade made there by Balboa through traffic. 58 seconds left on Regula's cross-checking call. This penalty kill brought to you by First Choice Personnel. Of course, the penalty kill unit for the Mudbugs did well last night, killed all 5 of the Brahmas power plays. They rank in the league 15th, just under 80%. Lone Star's power play, very good. They're 9th in the league, converting just under 21%. Face off one there by Lone Star. They have it. And all intercepted there by Harrison, and Harrison able to gun it down the length of the ice. Way out of his cage there. Sankner played up to center. Harrison trying to pick it off. And now working his way into the zone. Quick wrister there by Stinnell. Club save made there by Balboa. And he will cover it up. It was going wide, but Balboa wanted to handle it and stop it for a face-off. Played back up top now to Johnson. Johnson had it now from the right wing circle along the near half wall. He has it now at the point, worked in deep. Good poke check. Good check there along Natty Shack on DeCarlo's back. Now along the near corner, Mudbugs trying to get it out of trouble. Played back up top to Henriksen. Henriksen now will just tap it along there to DeCarlo. Now played back and intercepted. Mudbugs have it. Down to 10 seconds left on the penalty kill as Fengeloff will work it in deep, kill off some time. And he'll just throw it in deep, just wide of Sankner. That'll do it for the Brahmas' first power play. First choice personnel penalty kill, very nicely done there. Kincannon trying to steal it. The New York native missed. And now Lone Star will come up around the corner, and they'll work it into the zone. That's Stinnell. Played out free as now Witherspoon has it. Witherspoon works his way up across center. Kincannon now will drill it in deep. In pursuit there is Witherspoon. He falls down as he's trying to forecheck. Right back out to center. Roof has it, and he went too far on a pass there to Nick Wieben. Now along the end boards. Mudbugs trying to jar it off the walls. Puck played back up to Trezera. That's Joey. Back out to center. Brennan now has it, and Brennan will just whack this baby into the Mudbug zone. Slowed down there by Balboa. He'll let it go there for Bondi. Bondi has it, and Bondi will pop it up into midair. He's trying to find Waltman, and Waltman was racing down the length of the ice. He just missed by about a mile. Now along to the near side, up ahead there to Kirikov. Kirikov gets rubbed off the boards. Now played up ahead there to Heinz. Heinz now dances his way into the near circle. Played across. Here's a quick wrister. Save made there by Balboa as Kirikov put a ripper on net. Puck now deflected. It ricochets back out to center. Here comes Waltman. Waltman now along the near corner. Stays with it. Delved in deep there to Yannick. Yannick now has it along the far corner. He stays with it. Yannick now with the puck. Spelled on over to Waltman. Now back to Yannick. Yannick now spins around. He's gyrating to the near corner. Now he falls down to the ice. He's getting help there from Waltman. Brazil now pinches the zone. He gets caught. Back the other way. Now here comes Daskus. They got a 2-on-1 with the hurry. Played up ahead. Quick wrister. Point blank save. Made there by Balboa. As he comes across. And he's able to make a big save on Person racing through the far circle. That was a 2-on-1 on man rush. Kept in there by Huss. He had a goal last night. Backhanded in deep now to the near corner. Lone Star starting to put a push here. Lone Star backhand, rather that was Huss with a centering feed, blocked as he was trying to find Lackey's tip. Now played up top to the point, played back out to center. Waltman now takes a U-turn back into his own zone, carefully runs around the corner, gets bumped off the puck, off the far side boards. Now over to Johnson. Johnson has it, gains the blue line from the right side into the Mudbug zone. Over to Lackey. Delved in deep along the near half wall. Intercepted there by the former Brahma. That's Rupsoff. Rupsoff now held on to a bit. Played back over to Regula. Regula now works his way and shimmy shakes that baby in deep into the Brahmas zone. Good check along the top there by Koklachev, the Russian Bear. Along to the far side now, Lone Star has it. Puck now just skittered in deep into the Mudbug zone. Picked up there by Kapkovic. Kapkovic now throws it across. Picked up there by Skolnick. Skolnick trying to play it out free. He will. Back out to center. Picked up there by Trezera. Intercepted there by Nichols. Nichols has it, but they're offsides. 12:43 remaining here in the second period. It is a 1-0. Mudbugs laid the only goal of the game from Kapkovic at 11:09. Big shout out to the Fetchkos tuned in tonight. Glad to have them with us. Of course, Miss Melissa, Mr. Joe, little sister Gabby, all supporting number 26 of the Mudbugs on the ice tonight. And he's on the ice right now. Worked in deep now behind the cage of Sankner. Kept in there by Fetchko. Fetchko forks it in there to Kapkovic as he gets rubbed off by a sandwich. Now back to the point. Fetchko has it. Dropped off to the far corner there to Groh. Quick shot there by Skolnick from the far circle, and it just got a piece of Sankner. Goes right back out to center. Kapkovic loses it. Oh, Skolnick loses it. 2-on-1. Thrown across. Save made. Score. I thought Balboa had it. It went just off his glove into the back of the net. The Brahmas take advantage of another odd man rush and transitional breakdown from the Mudbugs. The goal's going to go to Nick Wieben. And Nick Wieben taunting the Mudbugs crowd. It's Wieben's goal from Michael Stinnell. For Wieben, goal number 1 of the season. At 7:51 of the second. Not much Balboa can do on that one. You could see Lone Star starting to make some adjustments in the second period, and they're able to find the game-tying goal. Now Kincannon and Sifringer starting to have a few words with each other. And I don't think they're exchanging dinner plans for next weekend's playoff series. Face-off won there by the Mudbugs as Witherspoon able to whale it in deep into the Brahmas zone. Good check along the boards. Now played up ahead. Sifringer has it. Up ahead now. Thrown in deep as Bondi will grab it. 1-1 is the score. 13-12 shots in favor of the Bugs. Bondi now fans on the pass. And now he's got a backhand off the near side boards. Almost gave it away. Up ahead to center. Too far there for Kincannon. And Lackey will be able to love tap this baby into the Mudbug zone. Now along to the near corner it goes, and the near side there, Miss Kincannon. Picked up there by Brennan, and Brennan will just whack it in, but it deflects and goes out of play. And Dan Wildfong looks a bit perplexed behind the bench, and he is letting Sam Brennan know about it. That is a healthy and hearty conversation going on between Brennan and Coach Wildfong. He had that "what in the world are you doing" look on his face. We know that face from old Coach Fonger, affectionately known as in Shreveport. On the far side there to Regula. Drop back there to Brazil. It is just so weird to have a game without Ryan Dickinson, C.J. McGee, Jay Fewell all having the night off. Timmy Clifton out. Mudbugs come in off sides. with 11-14, but it's good. I mean, you need the day off. Of course, Lone Star resting up some of their top players as well. You want to get ready. You want to get healthier for the opening game of next week's playoff series as that puck deflects into the crowd. Everybody's okay, and that's good. Public skating going on at George's Pond right now. Be sure to go out to George's Pond at 3207 Pershing Boulevard in Shreveport, Louisiana. This is the second period, brought to you by DeFata and Associates. 1-1 is the score. Face-off one there by Lone Star. They play it up ahead. Now it deflects off the back heel. Here comes Weber, the Pittsburgh native. Banks it off the near side wall. He gets it over to Yannick. Yannick up ahead to Regula. Oh, and a slapper save made there by Sankner, and I'm not sure he knew how he stopped it. Regula put everything into that shot. Now Henriksen has it. Henriksen does a little ring around the rosy back on his far side, and he'll get it back out to center. Mudbugs looking for some more pocket full of posies along the far side. More like pocket full of some more goals. Along to the near corner it goes. Deep into the Mudbug zone. Back out to center. Yannick's got it. Yannick dances his way in. Quick wrister goes wide of Sankner. Played up ahead. They're onside. That's Stinnell. Laid across, and puck now goes right back over to Brennan. Now puck tied up. Skolnick off the near side boards. Koklachev has it. Koklachev gets rubbed off the boards pretty good there by Roof. Mudbugs trying to steal it. That's Witherspoon. Mudbugs have it now. That's Nichols with the puck. Hit hard there by Joey Trezera. Staying with it there is Witherspoon. Centering feed to Koklachev in front. It gets blocked. Now Rupsov gets spun around a bit there by Huss. Back over to Kapkovic. Dropped off there to Koklachev. Gains the blue line from the left side. Quick wrister gets the protective netting. And we will get a break in the action with 9:25 to go here in the second. It's the Mudbugs 1, the Brahmas 1. We'll take a break from the Night Tech Sports Center in North Richland Hills, Texas. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFata and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFata and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defatapi.com.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs. From routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, dental emergencies, and more with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Night Tech Sports Center in North Richland Hills, Texas. 1-1 game and game number 60 of the 2018-2019 regular season. 1-1 game. Face off now in the left wing circle deep into the Brahmas zone. Natty Shack going to take it. Oh, wow, that looked like an illegal face-off. It was from Lackey. That was premature face-off elation from old Mr. Lackey. Nice try, buddy, says Warren Natty Shack. Can't pull one fast, the old Ohio native. Quick wrister save made there by Sankner as Fetchko put a ripper on net. Now along to the far side. Fedulov flips it in deep. Intercepted. Bondi keeps it in the zone. Oh, his shot at ricocheted. It got a piece of Sankner. He made the stop. Bondi has it. Bondi a blast. Quick wrister. Save made. As it got a piece of Natty Shack's back skate. Goes back now. Person grabs it. The Niagara University commit fumbles it around a bit, as he will be Cameron Cook's teammate next year. We miss old Cameron Cook. Saw him in the alumni game. It was good to see him. He looked good, skated well. As Lone Star ices the puck. I know Cameron Cook listens to a lot of our broadcasts, as he is redshirting the season this year for Niagara. And he is one of very few North American Hockey League players who has 2 rings. He's got one with Fairbanks and one with Shreveport. And if you ask him which one means more, he'll tell you Shreveport by about a good old country mile. And I'd have to agree with him on that. Face-off won there by Lone Star. Along to the far corner it goes. I think I asked him that question the day we won the Robbie Cup. And it was an emotional hug, and I forget what else we did, but there was a lot of love in the air. A puck ricochets up ahead. Oh, Harrison goes chasing it down. An old trip down memory lane last season. Now to the far circle it goes. Regula has it to the far corner. Quick shot there from the side of the net. Did not get on net. Played back up top to Brazil. Brazil has it. Over to Regula. Regula, quick wrister, gets the high glass, looking for a rebound. There's Kincannon, throws it in front. Regula, a winder. And it goes gets blocked in front. Not much space around there. Now played up top. Hines trying to tip it up ahead. Nice job there by the Mudbugs in the neutral zone. Picked up there by Kincannon, and he comes in offsides. And now Kincannon did not appreciate that late hit, and here we go. Harrison's got to get in there. Regula's in there. And Kincannon has good reason to be mad after the whistle. And we're getting feisty here at the Nitec Sports Center. Witherspoon wants to go. Brazil just being the official here to break it up. Clayton Lackey, as hot as Louisiana hot sauce right now, is going to go into the box. And so is Kincannon, and he is staring down Lackey right now. We're going to get we're going to get some John across the scorekeeping bench. Oh, I love that. It's like a good old-fashioned reality TV show going on right now. Boy, it is like a hot episode of Big Brother. Kincannon very alive, and he is looking right back at the Brahmas fans, and I think he loves it. And now he's starting to egg on the Brahmas fans. Oh, that is some nice gamesmanship from number 29, as the Brahmas fans were not big fans of Kincannon right there, to say the Okay, so they just get a couple of roughing calls. No, it's going to be, I believe, 4-on-4 hockey. Yeah, just 2 minutes apiece. Oh, there's going to be an additional 4. Okay. Oh, okay. An additional 2 on the Mudbugs. Okay. I got it in front of me. So the Mudbugs are going to be a man down out of this, as Koklichev will be in the box as well. Now, there was a lot going on. A big old ruckus just exploded as Lone Star now has the power play. First choice personnel penalty kill back to work for the Mudbugs. They got to dig deep here. 7:35 to go here in the second. It's a 1-1 game. Now that puck is just tied up along the walls. Got a bunch of pigeons fighting over a piece of bread. and the officials will blow it down. .138 remaining on this first choice personnel penalty kill. We are deadlocked at 1. Face off one there by Person. Person now will play it into the near corner, played up top to the point. Now thrown across there to Stennell. Now along to the near corner. Steered up ahead there to Harrison. Gains the blue line. Harrison has it. Quick shot there on a shorthanded attempt. Blocked there by Stennell. Now gliding up the ice. Stennell a shot. Save made there by Balboa. And now Kirikoff plays it up top. Intercepted. Mudbugs have it. That's Natty Shack driving into the zone. Now he gets rustled down to the ice. Boy, Natty Shack's body was getting contorted there, and that was not good. Backhanded and speared down the length of the ice there by the Mudbugs. Nichols in on the pursuit. Nichols, one of the best PKers for the Mudbugs, chasing it down and trying to land a check at that. Now taken there by Nichols. Nichols, oh, trying to play it up ahead. Boy, Nichols just like a sneaky little rat right now. Working his way into the Brahmas zone. Down to 30 seconds left now in this first choice personnel penalty kill, which has been dynamite tonight. Huss played up ahead there to DiCarlo. DiCarlo now steers it into that near half wall. Johnson up top to DiCarlo. DiCarlo now played over to Henriksen off the far side wall. Mudbugs intercept. Fedulov trying to whack it out. He cannot. And now intercepted. Played there by Regula. Regula has it. Fans, and he'll just drub it in deep. Penalty is over. Mudbugs kill it off. Now off the near side wall. Off the stick of Kapkovic. Now saucered in deep off the high wall from the far side. Back out to center. Witherspoon gets spun around. Now Kapkovic falls down on a knee, or rather Skolnick falls down on a knee, and he's able to force it in deep into the Brahmas zone. Played back up top to Skolnick, and he puts a knuckle puck on net. And Sankner makes the save. Lackey out of the box. Kincannon out of the box. Shot 16-13 in favor of the Bugs. 5:10 left here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. We are tied at 1. This faceoff will come in the left wing circle deep in the Lone Star territory. Now Natty Shack wondering what the holdup is, and he's starting to get restless. Looks like we got to get something done on that Brahmas bench right now. And now we're going to get a skate over to the Mudbugs bench. And they got to send Dakota Kincannon back to the penalty box. Well, I mean, he opened the door, so Kincannon's going to leave. Okay, so a few more minutes for the Warwick, New York native. Now to the near side. Played up ahead. Lone Star has it. They gained the blue line from the right side. That's DiCarlo. Now spun around there by Fetchko. Played back to Brennan. And he'll play back out of the zone over to Trezera. Back to Brennan. Now to the near side there to Trezera. That's big old Frankie. Rumbles his way into the zone. Drops it off there to Huss. Gets rubbed off on the play, and Skolnick grabs it. Skolnick has it off the near side boards over to Fetchko. Fetchko trying to wrestle that baby down. He does. And he kind of just whisks it around to the far side over to Fedulov. Now Nattyshak has it. Nattyshak getting roughed up a bit, and he runs into his man as the puck now is lobbed in deep into the near corner. Played up ahead there to Fetchko. Fetchko at the end of his shift. Now played in deep. Fedulov to Fetchko. Backhander is sworn by Weber, as now Martin has it. Puck now popped way up into the air. Now all the way down to the Mudbugs end of the ice as Gockler has it. Big shout out to the Gocklers, tune tonight from Georgia. Glad to have them with us. Along to the far side there to Yannick. Yannick kicks it back out to center. Now pushing and shoving in front of the Brahmas bench as Waltman was getting roughed up a bit. Now going down on his own there is Yannick along the far half wall. Yannick stays with it. Yannick now getting pushed off the puck, and now he gets cross-checked to the back. And now he gives Huss a cross-check, and they're going to go. Yannick and Huss want to go. And Yannick said, let's go, baby. And here we go. A couple of right hooks from Yannick. Yannick landing a right hook again. Huss with a right hook, and this one's a good one. Yannick with another right hook, and they're headlocked now. Yannick and Huss with a good bout as they get separated now in front of the bench. A good bout for number 25. Balboa loved every minute of it, so he gave a fist pump to one of the leaders of the Mudbugs. That's Yannick. Yannick and Huss will most likely be done for about 15. We'll see how far we'll take this. Boy, those two kids were like two kids in a playground, and now Frankie Trezera starting to jaw at the Mudbugs bench. That's a 10-minute misconduct and a 5-minute fighting. Boy, you never see Jack Yannick get riled up like that, and that is going to wake up the Mudbugs bench. They're going to feed off that energy. Yannick and Huss like two kids in a playground fighting over the flag in a capture the flag kind of game. I used to play that. I never won. I was on the bad team. I loved the game. I just hated the game because I could never win it. I was never on the winning team. If anybody knows that game, it's a really fun one. I really miss it. One of the great memories of my elementary childhood, which nobody cares about. Along to the far walls now, played right back out to center. Lone Star has it. Dropped off there to Heinz. Oh, what a check there by Koklachev. That's your Sterling Dental Center big hit of the game. Get your teeth checked by calling Dr. Emile Janou and his crew at 318-688-1040 and log on to SterlingDentalShreveport.com. We knew it was going to get testy between these old familiar foes. What a hit from Koklachev. Skolnick's trying to sell that it was clean. Boarding is charged on the Russian Bear. Timofey Koklachev. And I think Koklachev and the Mudbugs got to be fortunate it's just a 2-minute. That one was a nasty blow. Well, the Bear got poked, and he decided to run over his man in retaliation. I've learned never poke the Bear. Thank goodness I've never been really around bears. Saw one from a distance in our trip to Alaska last season. But I'm talking about it was a good distance. Like we were on the road driving and I saw him in the woods. Like, that's the only way I want to see a bear. Jacob Skolnick, on the other hand, wants to wrestle a bear. That was his dream last season. Was not fulfilled, but the trip was still good nonetheless. Dumped down the length of the ice there by the Mudbugs. Person has it along the far side. Thrown across there to Heinz. Heinz now gets up to the point. Broken up there by Weber, and Weber will whack it down the length of the. What a good bout between Yannick and Huss, and then what a hit from Koklachev. What a playoff series it's going to be. It was great last season, and it looks like we got the story and scripts for another epic series. Stenil works his way into the zone. Puck now wristed down the length of the ice. This is a great job from Coach Soupy's PK unit. This is his baby, and when his baby is successful, that's a happy coach. And last time I checked, a happy coach is a happy life, just like a happy wife is a happy life. I don't have one of those, though, at the moment. Along to the far corner, I've just heard from many sources around me. Now along to the far side, Natty Shack has it, back out to center, kicks it back over to his stick. Quick shot there from ahead of the blue line. It is gobbled up there by Sankner, and he will cover it up. We are still tied at 1 with 1:40 to go here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. .44 seconds left on Koklachev's boarding call. .140 to go here in the second. Like I said, 1-1 game. Shot 17-13 in favor of the Mudbugs. Now behind the cage of Sankner. Wedged up across there to Lackey. Lackey comes around into the zone. Poke checked away there by Skolnick. Off the near side boards, played back out to center. Johnson now to the far side. Puck now shaken in deep into the Mudbug zone. There by Schiffringer. Played back out to center. Here comes Harrison, gains the blue line from the left side, thrown across. Oh, just losing the edge of the puck there was Skolnick. He was looking for a high riser, and now roughed up a bit there is Kapkovic, and Lackey right now is starting to pick fights with about half the Mudbugs team. Lackey not the biggest guy. He's 5'8", 145. But he is getting quite pesky on the Bug side. Mudbugs will take the face off from the far circle deep into the Brahmas zone. Less than a minute to go here in this second period. 1-1 game. Face off one there. Now off the far side boards, played up ahead. Nice job there by Kapkovic on over to Bondi. Bondi now just kind of slithers that puck in deep into the Mudbug zone, by the Brahmas zone. Now the puck is lobbed in deep, played there by DiCarlo. DiCarlo has it, avoids a hit, gets hip checked. That's going to be a penalty on Nichols. Played up ahead there to Trezera. Off the ice comes Sankner. Quick backhander goes wide. Into the near corner it goes. And another penalty coming up to the Bugs with 22 seconds to go here in the second. Kneeing is the call on Nichols. There was some contact. There was definitely contact around the knee area. And the Mudbugs go right back into the penalty box. Well, if you want to get it out of your system now, that's fine. The Mudbugs have to stay out of the box in the postseason. It has been a problem in the first half of the season, has been cut down in the second half. Played up top now. Played ahead to the far side. fanned on, rather on the near side. Now Stinill cannot get past Natty Shack. Natty Shack now drives it into the wall. Down to 5 seconds to go. Played back out of the zone. Nice job there by the Mudbugs. And they will take a 1-1 game into the second intermission. Good period. A testy and intense-filled second period, brought to you by Tafada and Associates. It's a 1-1 game between the Mudbugs and the Brahmas in game number 60 of the regular season. Stick around for the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show. We'll talk to goalie coach Rich Perrant after these messages. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Mark Duffield with Coldwell Banker Gosley is a proud sponsor of Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. After 27 years in the U.S. Air Force, Mark Duffield now brings his energy, honesty, and clear speak to the local real estate market. If you are selling your home or just curious about what it's worth, go to markduffield.net to ask Mark for a free report. If you are looking to buy a home, contact Mark for a list of homes for sale in the neighborhood of your dreams. Go to markduffield.net or give Mark a call at 347-8557 or 861-2461.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us at Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Generational Financial Advisors is a proud partner of Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. Janice Watt and the experienced staff at Generational Financial Advisors will assist you in planning for all of life's phases from college to retirement. Give Janice a call at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. Generational Financial Advisors, stable, trustworthy, experience. Secured investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Incorporated, Menra FINRA, SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuo letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to BayouBlasters.com.
Welcome back into the Bayou Blasters second intermission show. We're joined by one of our favorites in town from Florida, goalie coach Rich Perrant. Coach, first of all, thanks for the time. We appreciate you joining us.
Hey, thanks, Chad. Glad to be here.
How happy are you to be back in Shreveport? And this is an exciting time now. We're coming up toward the playoff time.
Yeah, I did it last year. Obviously, had a great run last year. So coming here for the rest of the season now, and I'm here, it's fun. You dissect tape, you look at the other teams, and we're really getting in ready for a playoff push.
Let me ask you about Richie Perrant first. He was obviously with the team, left to go to El Paso. How has that experience been for him?
It's been great. He's gotten some good playing time, and he's in the second round. He just won the second round of the playoffs, so he's gotten great experience at the junior level, playing in playoff games, playing in overtime, and he's off to his cup run, which is in a couple of weekends from now, which is equivalent to our Robertson Cup. So we're hoping that he gains experiences and has a good run there and brings that experience back to Shreveport.
How much is that league different than the North American Hockey League from what you've noticed?
I would just say that the top 5 teams in that league are probably bottom tier league teams in our league.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, and but their bottom tier teams are not that great. Right. So there's a big discrepancy between top teams and bottom teams. Here in the NAL, any team could beat anybody on every given night, and that shows how strong our league is.
You look at the Mudbugs, it has been a roller coaster type of year, and you've been through it, you've been seeing it. What have you seen in this team to make you believe that this team can go on a run, because a lot of people are doubting them?
Well, you know what? Based on seeing stuff from being at home and watching all the games, I haven't missed a game this year, and I think the major part of our team is just, putting a consistency in. We know they can do it because we see it at times. Then the next game we're like, we feel we have to start back from scratch. But you know what? We have a great, talented, great guys in the room. And we just have to pull it together and give us a consistent flow here down the stretch.
This goaltending situation has been kind of an interesting one because it seems like there's not a clear-cut number one. It seemed like maybe Leo kind of had the edge. They've been kind of going back and forth, 1A, 1B. Yeah. Where do you see that race between Leo Schwartz and Mason Balboa right now?
Well, I think obviously Coach Soupy is going to have the last say, but coming down the stretch, I mean, coming into the beginning of the year and throughout the year, Leo's been a guy that's, seemed a little more seasoned, a little bit older, played at higher levels.
Won a championship.
Won a championship in Switzerland. And so you could tell he has that seasoned, and Balboa was a little bit green at the beginning of the year, but now Balboa's put in 22 games this year, and he got seasoned. So we're at a situation right now, I think, Coach Soupy is going to be the one that, is playing well. I mean, they both bring two different dynamics to the game. Like I said, Leo brings that, I've been here already. Yeah. And Balboa kind of brings that, he's got that fire and eager on every play. So it's two different dynamics. Both are good. And it's just going to see what happens here down the stretch. This is going to be a big weekend here in Lone Star. So we'll see how they both react.
What's the toughest thing? I guess the toughest thing to answer. What's the differences and similarities between the two, if there are any?
Well, I find they're two different style goalies. Like I said, I think Leo's a little bit more of a laid back, calm, and then battles when he needs to. And Balboa, he's good positional. He's big on the puck. He's a little bit more energetic. Both styles is you need both in a game. So if we can combo both their strengths into one, we'd probably have an ultimate goalie.
How would you classify Richie's goaltending style? We saw some of him up with us this year, and obviously he's doing great things in El Paso. And I know that you've been, you're always on him as a goalie dad. Yeah. You're obviously a great goaltender yourself in the NHL, by the way. Served a lot of time at the big time level. How would you classify him?
Well, Richie is he's a very technical goalie, and he's got a compete factor in him that. I've taught him to always compete for every puck and never give up. So I think he's adopted that style. And I think the only thing that Richie was missing this year was minutes. And to get to that seasoned level, I think Balboa got a chance to get seasoned. And so Richie, now being in El Paso and playing junior, he's getting those minutes and those recognitions and those situational plays that he didn't get when he was here. But, he's looking forward to coming back here.
And he has one more year left.
Yeah.
Does he have all the intention to be a Mudbug next season?
He has all the intention. If the Mudbugs will have him, I think he enjoys the city. He enjoys the fans. He really adopted, even his billet mom, Tanya. He just really loves the Mudbugs and the city and what they stand for. So he's definitely number one pick for him.
With the two games going on now and this weekend, and then, of course, a potential 5-game series with Lone Star, it kind of feels like a 7-gamer. That's what it could amount to. The biggest key, I think, for Lone Star is Seth Isley. He's been a guy that's kind of persevered through much. Harrison Feeney leaves the pipes. He comes in there, and he's been their number one guy, and he's given the Mudbugs fits. What have you seen? Have you seen much on Isley? Is there anything you can kind of give us on maybe how do you beat him?
Yeah, well, we're not going to give out all our secrets, but he's a big goalie. He competes. He got committed to D1, so he's a legit goalie, and the Brahmas over there have really leaned on him down the stretch. He's played a ton of games here. I think we got to adopt getting pucks in net, getting in front of them, crashing the net, getting rebounds, and I think that's how you beat any goalie in this league. So we're going to obviously look at tape and see if there's any little tweaks in the iron. But you know what, we just have to compete. We just have to, pay attention to details in the offensive zone to beat any goalie at this level.
People are making a big deal, I guess, about home ice, and of course, Lone Star and Shreveport battling it out now for home ice. How important is that, do you think, for this first-round matchup?
Well, if we don't get a home ice advantage, it's not important. If we do, it is. No, I'm just kidding. But on a serious note, like obviously, playing Lone Star this weekend, and it's going to be our first-round matchup. We're obviously preparing for a 7-game series, like you said. But we're going to go in there and want to get home ice advantage. I mean, I think at the end of the day, if there's a Game 5, you'd like it to be home. I mean, we have the best fans in the league, so it's kind of the seventh person on the ice for us. I include the goalie. I don't say 5.
Right.
Everybody's like, oh, this is 6 men, but what about the goalie, right?
The most important person on the ice.
Yeah, so the fans are definitely something to support. Because you could be down by a couple of goals and you score a goal and the fans are in it, and then all of a sudden now you're the momentum is building. So I think it's important, but if we don't have it, we're going to make it work.
That's goalie coach Rich Perrant of the Shreveport Mudbugs. Always a good time to have you on, bud, and good luck the rest of the way.
Yeah, it's good to be here. Thanks, Chet.
We'll have more after these messages. This is the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Mark Duffield with Coldwell Banker Gosley is a proud sponsor of Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. After 27 years in the U.S. Air Force, Mark Duffield now brings his energy, honesty, and clear speak to the local real estate market. If you are selling your home or just curious about what it's worth, go to markduffield.net to ask Mark for a free report. If you are looking to buy a home, contact Mark for a list of homes for sale in the neighborhood of your dreams. Go to markduffield.net or give Mark a call at 347-8557 or 861-2461.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Welcome back into the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show. Always a treat to talk about some of our corporate partners that makes this Mudbugs broadcast and this Shreveport Mudbugs hockey team possible. And one of my good friends, Dr. Emile Janou from Sterling Dental Center, proud corporate partner this year, and we appreciate his time and support for everything that he does. And first of all, Doc, thanks for coming on. We appreciate you coming on.
Well, thank you for having me. I appreciate the opportunity to come and talk to you and explain what we do here at Sterling and what we can offer to the players and future patients.
How are things going on at Sterling Dental Center?
Well, things are actually really great right now. We're trying to close down the year. We have a lot of people who are coming in to maximize their benefits for the end of the year. So we've been a little bit busier than usual. And we also, we offer a lot of services that are unique to us between in-house implantability and Invisalign. We also have a new patient special that we run right now that's 60% off for a new patient, which includes a cleaning and full x-rays and an exam. And man, we're really, happy to be a part of the Mudbugs and help out Shreveport's community and be here.
The biggest thing is not everybody has dental insurance, and some dentists will dismiss you, but that's not the case with you.
No, not really. It's one of the biggest reasons why I took on the role of being a dentist and why I looked at it as a future job when I was going through college. I wanted the ability to help everyone, not just one person who is more fortunate than others. I always looked at it as I wanted to be able to help everyone from top to bottom, and that's also why we throw that special offer out there for new patients who don't have insurances. 60% off is a pretty good deal to come in here, have a full set of x-rays, a full exam, and a cleaning with 60% off is pretty amazing.
Can you talk about some of the services that you provide patients at Sterling Dental Center?
Well, so besides your basic services that every dental office is going to provide, from a cleaning, x-rays, we have digital x-rays. We don't develop film anymore. We also provide fillings. You know, if you have a cavity, we can fix that. If you break a tooth, we can crown it. We also do root canals that are, pretty standard. We also have 2 doctors here that do Invisalign, which is a bracketless type of minor tooth movement, and then we also have in-house implants that we do as well. That's kind of our run-the-mill for our services. We also, we have the ability to see anybody and everybody, and as long as you're showing up, we're going to see you.
What's the common advice that you could give just a listener back at home? I mean, there's so many things that people do with their teeth. Are there people that maybe neglect brushing their teeth? I'm one of the guys. I'm a broadcaster. I need my teeth. I brush it about maybe 2 to 3 times a day after a meal. I guess what's the biggest advice that you can give the listener out there?
Well, you hit the nail on the head. First thing is brush twice a day. And floss. Those are that's the big thing that anyone who is in the dental health field will tell you. Brush twice a day and floss, and brush properly. There's a way that if you aren't brushing right, it doesn't do as well as it does, brushing it incorrectly. So brush twice a day, floss, and a big thing, and I'm a proponent of this, especially for kids, is chew sugar-free gum after meals. It really it stimulates saliva. It helps clean the teeth, and it's not a cavity prevention. Although some gums do have a cavity preventing medicine in them, but it's good to keep your teeth clean.
We're talking to Dr. Emil Janou from Sterling Dental Center. Now, I'm one of those guys sometimes might go over the top and brush my teeth after breakfast, brush my teeth after lunch, maybe not after dinner, maybe sometimes if I can after dinner. Brushing your teeth after every meal, is that over excessive? Can that do maybe the negative effect and harm your teeth?
It can. If you're not brushing correctly, you can physically brush away part of your tooth. That can lead to some further issues. There again, it's always better to listen to your dental health professional, a hygienist, to instruct you on how to do it right. Again, my recommendation is twice a day, once in the morning and then once at night before you go to bed. And I also think that that's the most important time, is right before bed. Why? Because when you sleep with your mouth closed and say you left a big old piece of candy bar stuck in the tooth, that's perfect. That's a perfect way to get a cavity.
Now, floss twice a day or floss just once at the end of the day?
I'm a big believer in just flossing once a day, but you can floss as much as you want to. It's not going to hurt you in any way, shape, or form. But flossing, I have a method before I go to bed, and I floss, I brush, and then I rinse with a mouthwash.
What's the best part of your job?
The best part of my job was when you have the ability to help someone who is either in pain or dissatisfied with how they look, and you change that, and you change their outcome and their outlook on life. I think that that's an important aspect of any job that you choose, is to help someone, and that's one of the reasons why I chose dentistry, was that I have the ability to help people. So I really, you can have a hard day, and your last patient of the day is somebody that you helped out, and it can turn everything around for you. So I think that the ability to help someone and change their outlook on life is probably my favorite part of the job.
Every time I come to the office, I see a bunch of women. It seems like you guys have a big staff here, and it seems like there's never a dull moment. And most importantly, the one thing you preach is family. And I don't really get that feel at other dentists I go to. It seems like it's just kind of nuts and bolts. Here, it seems like, boy, it's one big crazy family, a little arguing here and there, a little drama here and there, but obviously the love is coming up at the end.
Well, yeah, I would agree with that. We really strive for a family-type environment, and that's just not how we treat our patients. It's also how we work with our fellow workers. Is that, you know, this is a big family. I spend more time at my office than I do with my own family.
And you got 4 girls back at home.
I do. I go to one place with girls and I come to another place with girls. So I'm very used to it. But I believe that if you work together as a family and as a team, you are going to achieve better things and have better success, and your patients will, in result, have better success too.
Well, Dr. Miljanu, we appreciate your corporate partnership with the Mudbugs, and we couldn't do it without you. So, Doc, thanks for the time, and hope we can do this again.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you coming out here and talking to me, and, you know, just remember, Sterling Dental Center, we're always here if you need us. If you catch a buck to the face, or if you have any other problems, you know, don't hesitate to call us, and we'll be here.
Slap us with the number and website.
It's 318-688-1040, or you can go to our website, which is www.sterlingdentalshreveport.com. Again, sterlingdentalshreveport.com, or 688-1040.
All right. Thanks, Doc. We'll have more after these messages. This is the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show, and you're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into the Nitech Sports Center. 1-1 game as we begin the third period. Balboa to my left, Sankner to my right. And Isley was getting stretched out just to stay in shape. And we'll see a lot of him, of course, in next weekend's contests. Game 1 will be Friday night back here at the Nitech Sports Center. Mudbugs will come back home tonight and then leave for Lone Star again on Thursday. Face-off won there by the Mudbugs. Puck now is just popped into the Brahmas zone there by Skolnick. The Fowlerville, Michigan native. I believe he's looked pretty good since coming back from injury. Dropped off there to Person. He'll play it across there to Johnson. Play gets broken up as Kapkovic will swing it around there to Skolnick, and Skolnick will spear it down the length of the ice. Mudbugs still trying to kill off Koklachev's penalty. Wow, I could hear Dan Wildfong right now, and he is directing Frankie Trezera on where to be. Quick wrister there, a blocker save. That sounded like a dad instructing a 6-year-old son on where to stand on a baseball field. Now played up top to the point. Person to the far circle, quick wrister, easily steered aside there by Balboa. And now tied up, penalty coming up, I believe, to Lone Star. Touched up there by Sankner, and we'll get the call. It's going to be a tripping call. Called there by Jake Musick. Going to go against the former Jackalope, Zach Heinz. And we'll have 4-on-4 hockey for 38 seconds as we are 101 into the third. 1-1 game between the Brahmas and the Mudbugs. Shot 17-15 in favor of Shreveport. Mudbugs will gallop on over to the far circle to the right of Sankner. Face-off won there by Lone Stars. Andrew DiCarlo. They have it now along the far corner. Played off the far side. Boards up ahead there to Swade. Swade able to work his way into the far corner. Gets roughed up a bit there by Witherspoon. Now kicked around the skates there by Brazil. Now played across there to Henriksen. Space, winds, blast, save made there by Balboa. Nice left pad stop made there by Rocky. Witherspoon to the far side there to Brazil. Mudbugs about to go on the Swepco power play, and they do now. Out of the box goes Nichols. He'll come off, and the Mudbugs will get their power play unit on. Oh, no! Did the Mudbugs have too many men on the ice? I don't think so. Oh, wow. As Nichols was racing back to the bench, Koklichev touched the puck as he came off the bench. Oh, wow. What a tough break for Shreveport, as Mark Waltman's going to have to serve it. Sorry about that, Ryan Waltman. Mark Waltman's a good old friend from high school. I've seen him in about 10 years. Actually about 7 years, but nobody cares. So too many men on the ice for the Mudbugs, and that wipes out the Swepco power play, and we'll have 4-on-4 hockey for $1.17. Face off now to the left of Balboa. That is a tough break, unfortunate for the Mudbugs. As soon as one guy jumps on, Nichols raced as fast as he could to the bench. Fedulov has it. Up across center. Glides it in from the left side. He'll now just dribble that puck in deep behind the cage of Sankner. Now roughed up a bit there was Rupsov. Mudbugs with a lot of guys having the days off, including Ryan Dickinson, C.J. McGee, and Timmy Clifton among some of the names. As Brennan was just kind of juking and jiving behind his cage, gets it up ahead there to Kirikov. Kirikov now along the near half wall. Tries to get around three Mudbugs. That's impossible. Broken up and stolen away there by Weber. Here comes the Pittsburgh native. Weber now able to throw it into the near corner. Now taken there by Johnson. Johnson will slowly roll it along the far side wall. Back out to center. Now played back to Johnson. Johnson now dodges a hit, gains the blue line from the right side. Quick wrister, and a glove save made there by Balboa. And he will cover it up as we are almost 3 minutes into the third period, still tied at 1. Lone Star now about to go on the power play, so the first choice personnel penalty kill is going to get on the ice now for Coach Soupy. $17:02 gone, left rather, here in the third period. Good crowd in the regular season finale for both teams, who will see each other next weekend in this very place. Frankie Trezera got kicked out before he can even get kicked in. I don't even know if he was attempting to go in or was he supposed to go in. Face-off won there by the Mudbugs. Nonetheless, good job there by Natty Shack. Can Natty Shack get it out? He cannot. First choice personnel penalty kill now on for the Mudbugs. Backhander through the slot. Save made there by Balboa through traffic. Played back up top now to Martin. Martin to Henriksen. Henriksen, quick high riser above the head of Brazil as it gets the high glass. Now played along to the near half wall. Good positioning there by Brazil. Oh no, Kincannon fan on a clearing attempt. Uh-oh. In front of the short side, kicked back into his own self. There was Balboa, and he's able to make the stop. Big shout out to all of our billet families, and a big thank you to everything they do. Kevin and Denise Cook and family. Levi and Charlie Dew and family. Ron and Stephanie Fletcher and family. Jim Hacker and Lydia Davis. Miss Sue Hammock, I love a good old chocolate milkshake right about now. Spencer and Candace Hardy and family. Brian and Kristen Hill and family. Ed and Jennifer Horton. Karen Mitchell and family. Scott and Karen Muskin and family. Carl and Amanda Phillips. Kyle and Paige Porter. Randy and Tanya Reeves. Miss Joanne Seaman. Josh and Brittany Traho and family. Arthur and Marlene Wagasback. Kevin and Cindy Waldrop. Don and Janice Watt and Ross and Leslie Whitaker. Oh, as that puck goes right on net. Stick save made there by Balboa, and the puck is rammed out of the zone. Down the length of the ice it goes. And the Mudbugs able to kill off the penalty. Waltman back on the ice as he served the too many men on the ice infraction. Played up ahead there. Here's DiCarlo as he gets tied up there with Bondi. Good job there defensively from Bondi as the puck is thrown down the length of the ice for icing. Tonight's icing's brought to you by Bayou Blasters. Cleanest shot on ice. Almost 4 minutes gone by here in the third period. We are deadlocked at 1. Stick around for the Raising Cane's postgame show. We'll tell you how it all happened. I could go for a Caniac right now. Give me a Caniac with everything. I'll even take the slaw and about 10 to 12 Louisiana hot sauce packs to throw into my cane sauce. Quick wrister there. Oh, save made there by Balboa. Rebound chance went wide. Joey Trezera has it. Pass gets blocked. Good job there by Weber to throw it out of the zone. I like to put the Louisiana hot sauce mixed in with the cane sauce. I call it Chet's Clawsome Sauce. Played right back out to center now, off the near side boards. Mudbugs battling for it, taken there by Fedulov, now intercepted there by Kirikov. Kirikov now along the half boards. He'll delve it back to the blue line. Over to Brennan. Brennan avoided a hit there by Skolnick. Played in deep as Kapkovic will grab it. Kapkovic spins it around, yanks it around the near side boards. And now bodied off the puck there is Skolnick. He stays with it though, as he will throw back out to center. Puck now just smoothed right back in to the Mudbug zone. Taken there by Kapkovic. Tries to smother it out, he cannot. And Wieben will lambast that baby in to the Shreveport zone. Hard hit and shooken up is Steno, and he is dazed and confused, or he's doing an acting job trying to buy a penalty. Not going to work. Here comes Fetchko flying into the zone, as he now gets the puck redirected into the near corner. Now played up ahead to the near side there to Swade. Swade now gains the blue line offsides, as Frankie Trezera could not hold his skate along that blue line long enough. 14-17 remaining here in the third. Shots 19-17 in favor of Lone Star. We are still deadlocked at 1. The only goal for the Mudbugs comes from Mark Kapkovic back at the 11:09 mark of the first. Mudbugs and the Brahmas really kind of locked up in a playoff type of atmosphere and tempo to this game. Face off one there by the Mudbugs. Regula has it. He'll drop it off there to Rupsov. Rupsov steers it up ahead there to Brazil. Brazil now with a burst of speed. Gains the blue line from the left side. Pushes his man to the boards. Dump and chase game here for the Mudbugs. Rupsov trying to steal it. Kept in there by Regula. Regula now works it into the near corner. Thrown in front. Intercepted there by Heinz. Heinz back the other way. 2-on-2 if they hurry. He's got Persons along with him. Dropped off there to Daskus. Daskus a shot blocked in front. Now through the slot. Kirikov a blast. Blocked in front. Backhander across. And it missed everybody. Person has it now from the far corner. Oh, throws his way around the zone. Quick wrister, point blank save made there by Balboa as the net comes off its mooring and we got a whistle. Balboa with a nice snap to seal up the short side to keep this baby tied at 1. 13:34 to go here in the third. Shots 20-17 in favor of Lone Star. Mudbugs and the Brahmas, game 1 will be Friday night. That'll be next Friday night, right back here at the NITEC Sports Center. It's a best-of-5 series. Mudbugs won last year in 5 games, winning every home game of the series. They know they'll have to win one in this building, one at the very least, to win that series. Face off to the right of Balboa. Face off one there by Witherspoon. He's looked good tonight. Getting in playoff form. Now he throws it along the walls. Trying to jam it off the walls. Spun around now. One out of the zone there is Siffringer. What a check there by Gockler as he locks up his man. That was Siffringer getting the body blow. Now from the point. Puck backhanded in deep there by by Brennan. Evano's got the night off. Puck now rolls into the near corner. Banked off the near side window. Kept in there by Trezera. Spun around a bit. And Lackey's got it. Lackey now held on to a bit there by Fegeloff, and he got away with one there. Played back. Swade trying to get it on net. And the tic-tac-toe play did not work as it goes into the near corner. Mudbugs battling for it. That's Gockler trying to shake it off the boards. Puck now shuffled back in, taking a hit there by Brennan. Now along the near side, whacked at and missed there by Witherspoon. Steneel centering feed, quick wrister, and it went wide on a shot there by Wieben. Now behind the cage of Balboa. Harrison over to Gockler around the far side. Sliced at there by Kincannon, but not out. Good zone time here for Lone Star. Quick wrister blocked in front there by Bondi. And now Kincannon going to try to drive the action. He'll drive this baby in deep and come on to forecheck. Mudbugs have some tired skaters. They got to get some gas in them. That was a long shift for that unit. Kapkovic off the near side boards. He missed Rupsoff, and DeCarlo will grab it. There is lots of fluids flowing in that Mudbugs bench right now. As we got a whistle as that puck deflected out of play. That faceoff will come out of the Lone Star zone. Face-off one there by Lone Star. They have it along the far side. Now a quick wrister goes wide. Now up along to the near side, quick wrister. Another shot goes wide. As that puck now deflects out of play. $11:15 to go. Now worked into the near corner. Along to the far side. Played up ahead, intercepted there. Hooked up a bit there was Heinz as he goes down. Mudbugs might have got away with one there as Johnson now slams it in deep into the Mudbug zone. We still have a 1-1 game with 10:50 to go in the third. Played up ahead there is Fetchko. He's going to rumble into the far corner like a big old rhinoceros. Played in deep now. Person will intercept it. Behind the cage of Sankner. Now played out to center. Puck collared in deep into the Mudbug zone. It caromed on net, and Balboa had to make the stop. 10:27 to go here in the third. Mudbugs 1, Brahmas 1. Shots 20-17 in favor of Lone Star. You can see the Mudbugs really on the defensive right now after controlling most of the tempo of the game in the first period and halfway through the second. Takes off one there by Shreveport. Now up ahead, backhanded up ahead there to Rupsoff. Rupsoff gets hooked on the ice. That's going to be a penalty. And the Mudbugs will go on the Swepco power play. That one was by the book. And it'll be a trip. I believe that's Kimball Johnson who did the deed. No, it'll be Henriksen rather. And the Mudbugs will get the the Swepco power play back to work this evening. Face off now in the left wing circle. Mudbugs trying to break this 1-1 tie. They're 0 for 3 on the man advantage. Back up top to the point. Now over to Witherspoon. Witherspoon now delved in deep. Quick wrister there by Harrison. He might have fanned on it. And the puck is caromed down the length of the ice. Bondi has it behind the cage of Balboa. He'll gallop up across. Thrown too far there for Harrison. It's a bad pass. And the puck is skied down the length of the ice. A little carelessness there from Bondi. He'll slow it down, I bet, this time around. Bondi played again. Off the far side boards, too far for everybody. In deep now to the zone. Played there by Rupsoff. He'll set it right back up to Bondi. Bondi dropped off to Rupsoff. Cross-ice pass off the skate of Witherspoon as it gets back out to center. Now played in deep. Oh, Mudbugs came in off sides on the entry. Coach Soupy had some new faces on that power play unit. And we got a discussion here at the scorekeeping table. Regula, a very interested spectator, was told to keep his distance from Jake Music. I think Jake Music just told CJ Regula, hey, back off the scorekeeping table next time. Regula obliged, and then looked like he didn't really care all that much about what Music had to say. Regula is quite the defiant defenseman, and he is fun to have around, and he's just so rambunctious, so wild, and plays the game with a sense of edge to him as he has the puck now back into his own zone as the puck was dumped in. He picks it up now, up across center. He'll drop it off there to Kincannon. Kincannon now comes across the left side. He will now crank it in deep into the Brahmas zone. Now played to Fedulov, over to Regula. Down in deep, cross-ice pass, gets blocked, and Fedulov's got to go dig it out, and the puck is speared down the length of the ice. Down to 20 seconds remaining on this Swepco power play. Now Kincannon up ahead there to Koklachev. In deep, down to 8 seconds. Oh boy, hard hit atop there as Koklachev goes down. Along that far corner, penalty coming to an end. Out of the box comes Henriksen. Henriksen cherry picking. Oh, he was looking for an up the ice pass. Now Roof lugs it in. Pass gets blocked, and the net comes off its mooring. That's a break for the Mudbugs. This faceoff is going to come out of the Mudbug zone. That's huge. A break in the action. 8:04 to go here in the third. It's the Mudbugs 1, the Brahmas 1. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs. From routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, dental emergencies, and more with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the NITEC Sports Center. I was getting into the Tootsie Roll song just a little bit. I was getting mixed reviews from the spectators watching my dance moves or lack thereof. Face-off one there by Weber. Back to hockey as Skolnick Throws around to the far side there to Kapkovic. Kapkovic throws it down the length of the ice. It's going to go. Oh, it missed the net. Oh, a backhander there by Yannick. Save made there by Sankner. 7:49 to go here in the third period. We are still deadlocked at 1. The last thing you want to do in a game that doesn't mean anything is go to overtime. You don't want that. And this game has been deadlocked at 1 since the 7:51 mark of the second. That's how tightly contested these two teams are. Face off to the right of Sankner. Some personnel issues here for for Lone Star. They got a few guys coming in. Whoa, 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 that looked like a late substitution. No, no, no. Dan Wildfog tried the old slipperoo there, and DeCarlo had to take a U-turn back to the bench. Every team tries it. Played back up top now to Skolnick. Skolnick now to Kapkovic. He throws it toward the net. It missed. Now to the far corner it goes. Yannick has it. Yannick now skates around, trying to shake off his man. Rubbed off the boards there by Roof. Now to the near side it goes. Up ahead there to Frankie T. As the puck now is saucered in deep to the far corner. Skolnick has it. Behind the cage of Balboa. Now played up ahead. Trezera batted right back out to center. Puck now played in there by Trezera. Intercepted rather. There by Waltman. Waltman now whisks his way in. He's got Yannick with him. Yannick now with the puck. Yannick skates in from the near circle. Quick wrister. Save made there by Sankner with 7:02 to go in the third. Boy, Yannick making something out of nothing, and he almost had a big-time something there in the late goings of this contest. Mudbugs trying to make it a happy bus ride home and end the season, regular season that is, with a win. It would do wonders as they're seeking their 5th win in their past 7 contests. Quick wrister there. Oh, another wrister there. Save made off the initial faceoff one there by the Bugs. Now back the other way. Here comes Huss. Huss now will just crank that baby into the Mudbug zone. To the far side now. Gockler pumps it off the far side glass, but not out. Can the Mudbugs grab it? They do. That's Gockler. Fanned on there by Kincannon. Spun around. He'll yank it on over to Harrison, and Harrison now comes up the ice. He enters the zone. Quick slapper blocked in front. Witherspoon now grabs it along the far corner. Oh, he gets hammered hard there by Martin. That's clean along the far point now. Mudbugs hold the zone. Dropped off there to Brazil. Brazil now will careen it in deep along the near corner. Harrison's there. Koklachev in that fray along the walls. Mudbugs trying to get it off the walls as Harrison gets roughed up a bit. Stays with the puck, though. Now he gets tied up. Koklachev in there, hacking away. Trying to hold the zone there is Brazil as he takes a shot up along the half wall glass. As now that puck caroms out of play. Shots tied 20 apiece. 5:48 to go here in the third. Another barn burner between the Bugs and the Brahmas. Boy, if you like the dramatic aspect of games, if you like drama, you're going to be in for a fantastic series between the Mudbugs and the Brahmas beginning next Friday night in Game 1 of the first round of the playoffs. Now puck played there by Lone Star. They're able to crank it out. Here comes Wieben. Wieben with a goal tonight. Able to weed it in to that near corner. Can he play it off the walls? Trezera try to kick it along the walls. Played right back out to center. Now off the knee of Koklachev. Stenil has it. Stenil now avoiding a hit as Koklachev was trying to level him. Quick shot, glove save, and a beauty there by Balboa. From Stenil from the near circle. 5:22 to go here in the third. I'm Chet Yoder. So glad to have you with us here for Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. It's a Saturday night. It's game 60 of the regular season. Both teams just playing for pride tonight, and they'll be playing for a lot more next Friday night. 7:30 with the broadcast next Friday night, 7:15 with the Landers, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram pregame show. Join us then. I know a lot of Mudbugs fans making the trip as well. Played back up top, now intercepted. Puck now is just rolling around the neutral zone as Fetchko fires it in deep into the Brahmas zone. Now along the near side, played up ahead. Here comes Frankie T. He's going to be the first to touch it into the Mudbug zone. Gets spun around there by Gockler. He has it. He banks it off the far side walls right back out to center. Here comes Natty Shack. Gains the blue line. Quick wrister blocked off the knee of Person. Now up along to the far side. There's Johnson. Johnson jabs it up across there to Daskus. Daskus trying to get it across the Heinz. Now back to Daskus. Intercepted through the slot now. Staying with it. Backing it up top. Stolen away. Back the other way. Here comes Weber. Weber with a burst of speed. And he can't get around Brennan. And Brennan gets tattooed into the near corner there by Weber. Oh, what a hit. That was a vulnerable and perilous spot that Brennan put himself, and Weber finished the check. The Pittsburgh native showing a lot of glances of promise for the Mudbugs. Played in deep. Yannick a shot. It goes wide. Brazil has it. He'll whack it in deep. 3:50 to go here in the third. Still deadlocked at 1. Big shout out to the Webers. Mr. Cannon, Miss Debbie, we saw them last weekend. So glad to have them with us from Pittsburgh. Now to the near side it goes there to Brennan. Brennan now has it. Played up ahead there to Siffringer. Got his leg caught for a second now. Able to rumble his way in. Oh no! Brazil blows a tire and he runs in hard into the far boards. He's okay, thank goodness. Up ahead there to Harrison. Here comes Harrison. Oh boy, poke checked away there by Johnson. Played up ahead. Skolnick now will sizzle that baby in deep. Slowed down there by Sankner. Thrown in front. And ricochets on net in midair. And it's all batted out of trouble. That should be, I thought it was going to be a hand pass. It's not. As Henriksen, like a volleyball player, will spike it down. Played right back out to center. Off the near side boards. Skolnick will grab it. Down to 2:55 to go here in the third. Harrison drops it off there to his blue line. Off the far side boards there to Kapkovic. Kapkovic steers it up ahead. Mudbugs have it. Mudbugs now will mail it in and come off for a line change. Into the Brahmas zone it is now. We're deadlocked at 1. Shots tied at 21. Dropped off there to Wieben. Wieben whacks one toward the net. Oh no! In and out of the glove of Balboa. It went to the far side. That one looked like a very weird and awkward save made there by Balboa as Nichols gets hammered into the boards. Now to the near corner it goes. Another hip check along the near half wall as Roof gets nailed. Now Stenil has it behind the cage and will settle things down with 2:10 to go here in the third. Along to the far corner now. Mudbugs trying to break this 1-1 tie. And now someone's sitting on it. Koklachev will force the puck to be whistled down. Wow, what a game. We didn't know what we were going to get from both teams, and now we're getting 110% from both teams. Exactly 2 minutes left here in this contest. Or more if it stays tied. Face off one there by the Mudbugs. Quick wrister! Oh, it's fought off there by Sankner as it gets the protective netting. Congratulations to the Shreveport Mudbugs. They are the 2018-2019 attendance winners. They win the North American Hockey League Attendance Award, and that is a testament to our wonderful staff and, most importantly, our wonderful fans who come out each and every night at George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. Thank you for making Mudbugs hockey part of your life. We appreciate each and every one of you to the fullest. And a big thanks to our staff at the amazing job they do at help making the experience a memorable one, making memories of a lifetime. Of course, led by Scott Musket, Kimberly Jacks, our fan experience coordinator, and the rest of the staff. Amazing job. Can't thank everybody enough. That's a team effort. Now to the far corner it goes. Now behind the cage of Sankner. We're still tied at 1 with 1:20 to go here in the third. Play it right back out to center. Puck now is just walloped in deep into the Mudbug zone. Regula will rake it on over to Weber. Weber now throws it off the near side boards. Person grabs it. Touched by a high stick there by Weber. That puck goes in to the Mudbugs bench. I thought they were going to whistle it down. It was when Weber touched it, but they did not. I wonder where this faceoff is. Oh, wait, is this faceoff going deep in the Mudbug zone? I thought that puck should have came out of the Mudbug zone. Okay. The faceoff will be to the left of Balboa. Maybe that was just a hunch from yours truly. I can be wrong. I usually am about 99% of the time. Face-off won there by the Mudbugs. Skolnick off the far side window, but not out. And now picked up there by Weber. Oh, boy, Weber was trying to take off with it. Now stolen away. Here comes Huss back the other way. Huss now thrown across there to Person. Back to Huss. Quick wrister. Blocked in front. Huss now thrown in front. Quick wrister score. It is Thomas Daskus from the far side who drills home the go-ahead goal with 38 seconds left in the third. Brahmas 2, Mudbugs 1, and the former Mudbug gets the goal. The Mudbugs are going to have to call timeout and draw something up where they're going to have to pull Balboa in the final 38 seconds. What a tough way to give that one up. Nothing Balboa could do, just a broken play, and Daskus in front is able to risk. And now a timeout from Coach Soupy. He's got to get the board out. And they're going to have 38 seconds to try to draw up an equalizer. This one not over yet. Mudbugs are going to have to get the puck in deep. And they're going to have to get Balboa out of the cage as quickly as possible. Daskus from Scott Person and Eric Huss at 19:21 to be exact. And Daskus, who has a knack of scoring goals against the Bugs, scores a big one here. Lone Star 2, Shreveport 1. It's not over yet. But the Mudbugs are going to have to push the issue real quickly rather. Balboa will be between the pipes. He's going to, I think, skate across. Yeah, he's going to get up in front of the goal mouth and wait for the signal. This has to all be performed very quickly. Face-off at center ice. Mudbugs win the face-off. Regula has it. Regula now skates it across. Oh, no! Out of the zone, though. It goes at the puck now. Skipped into the Mudbug zone. Empty net now to my left. Mudbugs got to hurry. 25 seconds to go in regulation. Yannick races into the zone. One last chance for the Mudbugs. Into the near corner it goes. Vegeloff now tied up along the walls. Oh no! Brennan now seals it in along the walls. 10 seconds along the end boards. Mudbugs looking for a whistle. They're not going to get it. 5 seconds played back up top and unable to hold the zone. There is Regula from center ice. He throws it toward the net and it is over. Final score, the Brahmas 2, the Mudbugs 1. Shreveport loses another heartbreaker here at the NITEC Sports Center. Final score, Brahmas 2, Mudbugs 1, and this one will sting maybe not as much as last night. The Mudbugs once again have issues in this barn. And they're going to have to solve it real quickly come next Friday night when the two teams toe it up for Game 1 of the South Divisional semifinal round of the NHL playoffs. Stick around for the Raising Cane's postgame show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada & Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter, like a child custody case, or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada & Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Welcome back into the NITEC Sports Center. Final score, the Brahmas 2, the Mudbugs 1. Thomas Daskus gets the game winner at 19-21. And final shots, very low for both teams. Lone Star with 23, the Mudbugs at 21. It started out well for the Mudbugs as Mark Kamkovic scored at 11:09. CJ Regula and Anton Rupsov got the assists, and the Mudbugs led 1-0. Then in the second period, it was Nicholas Wieben who was able to tie it up along the short side on Balboa. Michael Stinill got the assist at 7:51 of the second, and we were tied at 1. It stayed that way for really the other half of the game until 19:21. It was Scott Person and Eric Huss were able to keep the puck into the zone. Person came around the short side, threw it across to the far side, and Thomas Daskus was able to shoot in his 5th of the year, and it was the game winner. Mudbugs pulled their goalie for one last attack. It wasn't enough. They couldn't get anything on net in that final attempt as the puck was just sealed up along the walls. So the Mudbugs get swept here in Lone Star. Of course, this game did not mean anything in the standings, so the Mudbugs don't have to really dwell too much on tonight's loss. But they have to be a little disappointed at the shot total and really how they couldn't push that issue in the second half, really controlled the tempo for most of the first half. They played well last night. They played okay tonight. We'll probably get the diagnosis from Coach Soupy and Rich Perron and Scott Musket in some moments after this game. Once again, the final score, the Brahmas 2, the Mudbugs 1. That'll end the Mudbugs season, and they close out with a record of 28, 22, and 10. They'll stay at 66 points. The Brahmas pick up their 31st win of the year, and they will close out the year at 70 points. It doesn't matter. The Mudbugs and the Brahmas play right back here, and it'll mean a whole lot more. It's Game 1 of the NHL South Divisional Semifinal Series. 7:30 puck drop, 7:15 with the Landers, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram pregame show. Until next time, it'll be Mudbugs playoff hockey coming your way next Friday night right back here in North Richland Hills, Texas. Until next time, I'm Chet Yoder signing off. Final score, once again, is the Brahmas 2, the Mudbugs 1. Until next time, have a good night and a better tomorrow as you've been listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. And as always, have a good night and a better tomorrow. And as always, claws up.
Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey has been brought to you by Scuba Ventures, Great American Vapes, Generational Financial Advisors, 5-Star Builders, Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy, Coldwell Banker Gosley, DeFata and Associates LLC, State Farm, Bayou Blasters, and Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram. Thank you for listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. And as always, claw back.